This is rated M for mature, you know?
Hola, I'm and you're listening to Interp'd Reality. Here's what the gang got up to last time.
The town is completely black. There is nothing here. What is your purpose?
I don't have a purpose anymore.
You are your own man. You must learn to live in the moment, to accept reality as it is. Can you do this for me?
A good soldier always tries.
Your name is not actually Bizzy. You know that Karl isn't my name either.
We should exchange names! You've got to help us! Tully is back!
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to kill Tully.
You've got to find all those broken textures.
Did you realize that slavery was abolished in 1862?
In case emergency, break glass.
Break glass!
I like your way of thinking.
What are you guys doing? Hey, we're in the middle of something here! Chris, he flies right over to all of you, spams his thumb on Tully. You believe you have turned to gold.
I feel strong.
I'm gonna try to cast Hold Person. 15!
He got a 16.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Have we got inspiration?
Let's inspire each other.
Bro.
Grab the gasoline out of my goddamn bag and blow it up. Sacrifices must be made.
What is it with you in sacrifices?
You know what? I'm up for a little bit of drama. I just dump it all on Chris.
Oh, match.
Oh, I knew it. I freaking knew it. This is like one of the most devastating attacks. A long, fair-skinned arm pokes Chris, and you hear a
I'm gonna look at this revolver, I'm like, what the fuck?
Chris stops moving.
My entire existence is cringe.
He pulls his head off and he falls down onto the floor and he's dead.
We killed a co-minute!
I mean, good bloody riddance, but fuck me.
And now back to what you're viewing.
Last time on Interp'd Reality, we're gonna skip past the little part at the start, which was really troubling for you guys, but eventually you made your way back to Awesome Fort, and there Tipper actually had a dream about some white creature named Raya, who was pretty much like concealing parts of his homeworld and tried to instruct him to be more of his own fighter and not cling to the past. Don't know if he learnt that lesson just yet. We'll find out later. And then you all met up with the leader of the Awesome Gamers, who was basically telling you, oh, the stuff that you did in the Major Hawk Gala, that was actually good. Thank you for doing that, even if it was kind of traumatizing. I certainly was not expecting that episode to turn out that way. But he also showed with you, like, some other goals that you could do. Like, obviously, there's the overseers that need taking out. You have an inkling that you should explore Dire Docks. You want to go to Train Hill, the Psycho-Robodrome, perhaps, or even the museum. Now, while you're in the Awesome Fort, you did some shopping, you made yourself some tools. Gary also talked with a cartographer. And then, while Bizzy and Karl were out sort of on the front entrance of this building, you came across a whole bunch of members of the Staps who were running around for their life, participating in a contest, and you realize Tully's nearby. So you go out, you find Tully being held by Chris, and you fight Chris, and he ends up killing himself because of a curse that Karl inflicts on him. Karl was not expecting this to happen at all. He's probably still a bit shaken up from that being a possibility, because, you know, you don't know what curses are. They're just things that happen. Where we left off, Gary was able to return to the floor from being upside down due to reverse gravity, and in his hands is Tully. Several members of the Staps have begun to surround all of you, and they're still looking somewhat unnerved, but they're beginning to understand that the threat that they have always been worried about, Tully, is now taken care of to an extent. So you see all of them come up to you, and of course Sinker is the first to speak, and he goes, "Wait, you guys actually did it! You have him! Oh, wow!"
Yeah. Look at that. He can't get out of this grip.
Hold on, I need to refresh myself on Tully's voice.
You better get your hands off me, you damn elf. Oh, I hate you.
Oh, now
Turn me
you
to
decide.
solid gold.
I lean closer to Tuli and I'm like, just be glad the dragon doesn't have his hands on you.
Oh,
Can't imagine what that's like.
Hey guys,
What's a puny dragon going to do with me?
He's a
Well,
child. Let your imagination run wild with that.
Yes, so guess what? My description of him was accurate.
Okay, hold up. Hey, Tuli, open your menu for a second.
I'm not doing anything. You can't make
Well,
me do anything.
I'm going to fiddle around with you.
Oh yeah,
until I
you
find the mute button.
you can absolutely do that. Like you can just
I
use his menu no
decide to
matter
fiddle.
what.
I
Stop
decide to
touching
open
me!
the menu.
Get your hands off me, you pervert!
Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, now where's your Spanish button? I don't want to hear you in English. I'm gonna tell you the Spanish.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
don't
Spanish
tell
first
him the
like you.
Spanish. Don't tell him the Spanish. Tell him.
Fine,
Make
I'll
it
put it
Chinese.
on mute. I'll put it
No,
on mute.
There,
No,
there,
put him
there
on
is,
Chinese.
from what you
Put
can
him on
see,
Chinese.
there is no way to mute Tuli's voice or do anything to him. He's still able to speak. But Sinka
Oh.
goes,
Yeah, look, he just talks like that. And it's really disrespectful. And he was supposed to be one of us at one point. But he, I guess he
Traitor?
just liked the comms better.
So he's a traitor, you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, permission to
There's
break
only
him.
one way to do this. All right, Tuli,
Awesome.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. So, if you continue to talk shit and that, I'm about to put reverse gravity on yourself and let you fly into space.
You can't do that. That's not
What do you
even
mean?
possible.
Find a way.
Oh, you'll find a way, will you? Oh, I'll be very interested.
All right,
Yeah,
give me 2 seconds. Anyone want to be a self-sacrifice?
Ow.
No? Damn it. Okay, well, we'll find a way.
Why?
We'll find a
like,
way.
okay,
What do
okay.
you mean by self-sacrifice?
Yes. Why is it always sacrifices with you, Gary?
Look, if I take Tuli to someone's hand, change them to reverse gravity, and just let them fly to the sky, then it's completely fine. Tuli's gone. We're good.
No, look. I really don't think we need to go to that extreme. I think that
Good.
Tuli's in a great place. You guys have him. That's great, but you just need to be careful about the comms coming back, because if they find out what's happened to Chris over there, well, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna fight you. They're gonna get Tuli, and they're gonna run away with him.
Okay, I have a great idea.
Can I-
Okay, on this one. Let's break Tuli.
No, I would say.
Can I-
Okay, let's not go that far.
Can I go over to Chris's corpse?
Yes, you may. What are you planning to do?
I have a feeling I know.
So I'm just gonna look down and just stare at him.
Okay. So you go over and you look at Chris, who is laid dead on the floor beneath where this weird stepped stone structure that he put down on the ground. You see that his head is detached from his body, but it's like still connected by a couple of like loose wires and flesh. But you also see that the flesh is sort of pulling out. It's begun to spread along the ground here. It's quite disgusting to you because whatever was inside Chris is not a normal person.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
Am I able to head over as well?
I do you. Okay, you may. You see the exact
Does Tipper even
same.
have the stomach?
Yeah, let's find out. You see the exact same thing as Karl does.
Oh god.
Jeez.
I wonder if we can put him
Yikes.
back together.
Nah, I propose we
On
burn the
this
body.
state,
No
everything's
evidence.
spilled.
No
Kind of
evidence.
waiting
They
for
have
someone
a-
to propose burning a body. I'm surprised it didn't happen first.
I
Him
have-
just
let's-
literally
let's
just said
burn
that.
Yeah,
I
let's
have
just
a better-
burn.
Metal Pipe actually comes over.
Look, if you're gonna put him back together, he'll probably just do the same thing. You can't really control, like, kids, essentially.
I
Yeah.
just feel bad because whatever was in him made him this way.
I
But I
think
just
we're
feel
better
bad.
off just leaving him then.
Fair enough.
But is his helmet basically away from the rest, or is it still?
Please roll an investigation.
Fuck, that's an 8.
Do I have inspiration? I don't. Sorry. No inspiration for you.
No inspiration for you.
Oh wait, I actually have inspiration.
Do you want to use it right now?
Well, why not? Let me.
Okay,
oh, wait, what?
okay.
What?
D4.
Yes? Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, wait, shit. No, hang on. I can also... Hang on. I'll go up to Karl, I place my hand on him, and I cast guidance.
Oh, guidance.
Which
Okay,
adds
alright. That
one
just adds
d4
a
to any
normal-
ability check.
A normal D4. Okay, alright.
That's just inspiration, but just like
It's
free.
weaker than inspiration, but you can use it more often, I
Oh, yeah.
guess.
So yeah, add 2 to that as well.
Wait, why?
Because it
I think I
adds a
got 2.
d4.
Oh, right.
That's
So,
the roll.
okay, so he got a
D4.
10. He got a 10, yeah.
Yeah, I got 10.
So, you're looking down at Chris's body, and you can't really determine if this applies to every overseer, but what has happened is that whatever was inside of Chris's uniform is basically just amalgamated flesh and wire. It's like a consistency of like some kind of grey goop. It really is quite messy, and whatever was the case, Chris would not be able to survive without his uniform.
This is quite
God.
interesting.
They're trying to play God.
Can you guys roll perception for me?
Are we going to keep looking at this body, or are we going to go elsewhere?
Please roll perception for me.
I got a 10.
I'm also rolling
Ah,
perception.
I got that 20.
Whoa, okay.
15.
24.
God
Mhm.
damn it. That's a 7.
Alright. Oh, also, I want you to roll history as well for me.
History, okay.
Mhm.
While that's happening, I'm pulling Tully back in my bag.
12?
Okay, yeah,
I don't want to.
so,
I don't want to listen to him. So
Yeah,
I
I
so-
didn't
back
mean
in
to
the
do that.
bag.
yeah, Gary, you hear, like, Tooley's muffled grunts and whatnot, but, anything he says you're just ignoring, and, he eventually goes quiet.
Oh, good. He shut
Okay,
up now.
so your rolls. First of all, I'll deal with whom. So as you look out in the crowd of staps here, you notice something that is familiar to you. One of the staps, it's like some kind of food. It has a bulbous white, like spherical body and then green stalks coming up from its top. And you realize it's a spring onion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I'll go
Blocky.
over to that step.
Oh, okay.
My friend, it's been a while.
Wait,
How you been?
wait, is this it you? Is it the dragon?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! I can actually speak to you! Yay!
How you been,
It's had
buddy?
emotions this entire time!
What in the actual?
One thing that you'll notice is that it is much larger now, and it has the same eyes and mouth and limbs as all the other staps. So
It's so big, buddy.
I
Thing
grown!
looks just
Yes!
as unnatural as every other thing we've seen so far.
What?
And this stap are sort of getting buddy, like, the spring onion has jumped basically into Hum's arms, and they're just sort of talking to each other a bit too fondly. Now, with your perception rolls, you see that from the direction of the Awesome Fort, you see 2 mice people walk out. As well as that, you also see a whole bunch of just general awesome gamers that are dressed in these variety of clothes, but they have sort of like attachments to them, like they're ready for a fight. And then as the smaller of the 2 mice comes out, you see that she has a purple uniform with lots of medals and stuff on it, and also a fez on top of her head. She has this scruffy blonde hair. She looks around at what's going on, and she goes, "Oh, are you kidding me? They've already dealt with the problem. No, I can't do anything right."
I yell back, "Yeah, of course you can't. You were late."
The taller of the two mice is wearing these loose blue clothes. He leans down towards her, and he goes, "And this is what happens when you stick to such a rigid schedule." "Oh, shut up, Cleo! I'm trying my best. I have to keep everybody trained. Oh, what am I going to do now?"
Who are these two people?
Not a bloody no.
Sinker looks over, and then he looks back at you all, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's Commander Steele. She really isn't that great at helping us. I mean, she tries, but, they always arrive late. The contest is already over by that point."
Question from the crowd. If she's always late, why is she your commander? That sounds really terrible.
No, she's not our commander. She's a commander in the Awesome Gamers.
Why is she a commander in the Awesome Game? I have several questions.
Hey, Gary, she's your commander.
Excuse me. Don't challenge my authority. There's a reason I'm a commander, and it's because I'm great at training people. If you see all these people back here, they're ready to fight, and I can assure you that they are just as capable as they're more capable than anyone else here.
Are you sure about that?
You know what?
I cast message to Karl, and I'm like, the reason why she's commander is because she always steals the show.
Okay.
Look. Wait. Cleo looks at you, Bizzy, and he gives you a smirk, and then looks back at Commander Steele. Please roll insight.
What? Fuck! That wasn't supposed to happen! Okay, that's 16.
Whatever happened here,
You
it's
have
done
an
now.
inclination that he heard your message.
I lean to Karl instead to whisper to him instead of send a message like, I think he heard me on that one.
That's fine.
So, what now, Captain?
Wait.
Who's the captain?
Yeah, who's the captain here? Who are we talking to?
Okay.
I want to pick up Chris's helmet.
Okay, so currently it is attached to the body by some flesh and wires. Are you going to try and break it off?
Yes, I'm gonna use my knife to cut the wires off.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The only one that I have. It's the.
Look at your inventory. You've had lots of knives.
I've had two
while
knives,
he does that, I just look back at the group and I go like, well, we're going to go after he does his thing. You guys can clean up and cool, have fun. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Where are you going? What are you gonna do?
We're going to the museum to destroy a religion. See ya.
Oh, actually, we could help. Yeah, let's do that then instead.
No, too many people.
What?
Are you sure? More the merrier seems pretty helpful.
Do you really want to try to sneak into a place and with what I see about 50?
Yeah, there's
people?
quite a few people here. Yeah.
Okay, well, you didn't say how many people there were.
Hey, you're not using my spring onion as a distraction.
I didn't say spring onion. I said the people up there.
How about we go in with a covert group of members who can easily blend in the museum? Give us some recon.
Sounds like you're out of the job, Steele.
I agree with her.
Damn
I agree with her.
Oh, fine. Whatever. I'll just go back. There's no point. Come on. You see that Commander Steele walks back towards the fort, and
Commander, I said Captain.
Quite a few of her troops follow her, but a few of them stick around with Cleo.
She gives up really fast.
Yeah. Indeed you do.
Yeah, she's
What a
gonna
commander.
she's a
Wow.
bit overworked, and you know.
I honestly feel sorry for you, mate. I truly.
So
Nah.
does
It's
she
fine.
work overtime?
Oh yeah, she works double overtime.
I know I did.
What? Mm.
I find it funny that she does all these things and she doesn't get anywhere. It's really comical, you know?
Yeah.
Back to the matter at hand. Are you able to get that helmet off?
I'm gonna use my karambit knife.
Okay, yes, you do indeed use this. Now, please roll Arcana. Whoa! Did I just hear an actual knife?
No, that's my spoon. I dropped my spoon.
Okay! I thought that was a knife!
We're gonna apply.
I'm gonna
we're
cast
apply-
guidance as well.
Oh,
I'm
I see
casting guidance.
spooning.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
play a
You
game.
can't.
We're gonna play a
You
game of
casted
knife and
guidance
spooning.
on my spoon.
I'm casting guidance on the fucking knife.
It sounded like one. Anyway, what's your Arcana roll?
I got an 8 as well.
Okay.
Add a 1 to that.
Okay,
Add
so
1 to that.
9.
It's a 9.
You know, you unsheath the Stanley's knife, and the blade has these yellow and black diagonal stripes on it. The whole thing is covered in that pattern. And you go over to cut into Chris here. You find that the blade easily goes into the flesh. It goes straight in. However, you cannot push down, right? You can only get the blade in so much. Please roll now. Let's go with sleight of hand.
That's an 18.
Okay, yes. So what you do is with this Stanley's knife, you drag it all the way around the neck, and you see that the blade cuts through a certain level easily, and it goes all the way around. And because of that, the head is decapitated from the body.
Can I call over one of the STAPS members? Do they still have those spray cans?
Yes, you do see that they have a bunch of spray cans.
I call one of them over and say, "Could you pass me one of those spray cans? Would you please?"
Oh yeah, here! Metal Pipe throws her one over.
I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna spray paint on the helmet. A hammer and sickle.
Please roll Arcana.
It's an 8 again! How do I keep on 8?
Okay, I'm giving that.
Can I try-
inspiration.
Oh, we're doing inspiration now? Okay.
I'm giving it inspiration. God, could you stop rolling 8?
Can I, should I
rolled an
also apply
18.
guidance? Should I also apply some
I-
guidance?
I don't know if you
Stop
can.
rolling.
I can. It's
rolling.
an infinite. It's a cantrip. I can do it.
Alright,
I can do it
alright.
as many times as I want.
Okay, well then you can do it, I guess.
8.
Unless it's not needed.
That really depends on what
Oh my goodness,
Inspiration
wait. I just got a great idea. Please don't use guidance on him. Please don't use guidance. I got a great idea.
He's gotta be. He's cooking. He's cooking.
So
Let him cook.
you use the spray can, you press the button, and you see that the fumes come out all in one burst. Even though you let your finger go off of the spray can, it's still spraying, and you realize that it is just spraying on the helmet a pink number 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray paint on the other side.
It does the same thing.
You motherfucker.
Wait, I grab the spray can. I look at
sorry.
the description.
Sorry, I should clarify that those spray cans were given to us by Thule, and they just spray one thing. They were meant to, track the number of things that we've tagged, and then whoever tagged the least would get eliminated.
You motherfucker.
Look, Karl, you didn't read the description on the spray can. Only sprays number 8. So press
Can I punch Gary?
Yes. Please do.
Wait, don't get him to punch me. What the
strike.
heck?
Hit DC, please.
Wait, oh no, I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Hold on.
I got an 11 to that.
Okay.
Guys?
Gary, I will let you roll a d20 for a reaction.
Please roll low. Please low roll.
Reaction
I rolled a 9.
loading coming.
I rolled a 6, god damn it!
Yes! Okay, yes. Deal 2 damage to Gary.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Give me the light taste special.
was it necessary, Karl?
I'm gonna slowly turn the tipper and say, if you don't shut up, you're next.
Okay, look. I don't want to get involved in any.
I would love to see you trying.
I don't want to get involved in any internal politics or anything. But you guys said that you were headed to, I guess, the museum.
Yes, back
I
to
turned to him,
business. Back to business.
I turned to him and I'm like, yeah, but you know what? This is kind of funny, and this is kind of needed as well.
No, the people need us. We need to save them, and that's not
When did
because
you
I
become
wanna...
a righteous man?
Okay, let's be honest. I just want to destroy a religion. So
Yeah,
Let's go!
that would be within his character.
You know what?
Sinker
You know what?
continues
That's
and he
the
goes,
first time I agree
well,
with Gary.
if you're leaving, are you taking Spring with you?
I'll leave that. I'll leave that with him. What do you want to do?
Spring, do you want to come with us?
I wouldn't mind.
All right,
God, we're gonna have Spring.
we're
gonna have that stupid voice for the rest of the journey.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
you will.
I guess that's settled then. If he wants to go with you, that's fine. Well, I guess we can relax because we don't have to put up with Thule anymore. You've got him, so that's good.
Yeah, be free.
Yeah, thanks for helping us. We really appreciate it. I mean, we don't exactly have any, reward that we could give you right now, but yeah.
Really nothing you can give us. Well, just remind your commander to kind of show up early next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Do some actual commanding.
All right. That's enough. That's enough funny talk. You all can now go. See you later.
Yeah. Thanks for cleaning up the mess.
Cleo instructs all the Staps to leave and give you guys some space. Okay. They're gone. Now we can actually get down to business.
Right.
Hey.
Which way's to the museum?
Gary, please roll history.
I was
History
asking the commander, but okay.
The commander's gone.
No,
Oh, he left?
it's just Cleo.
The commander lady left. It's Cleo. Cleo remains. Okay.
14.
With your 14, you recall that when you spoke to Veo, the cartographer, inside the Awesome Fort, she showed you a map, and she talked about various ways that you could get to the museum. She said that there are 3 ways through town, and all of them are dangerous because of either Zen People's Republic occupation or some other factor that makes them dangerous. However, she also thought of a 4th route that goes through Didox, as there is a portal from Didox to Train Hell, and then another portal from Train Hell back to the other side of town, through which you could make it to the museum.
Okay, I guess we're going to Didox, but I just realized that sounds like a meaningless process. Like, that sounds like a longer process than it needs to be, even though we probably could have gone the other direction and be there faster. But okay, we're going to Didox.
Well, hey, look,
back to my home for 2 weeks.
You
Yeah.
mean back in the sewers?
I don't know what you were told, but yeah, traveling through town wouldn't be a smart idea. Those XPR folk are quite dangerous.
That is fair. All right, let's head to Didox.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that the sewers?
Yep, that's exactly what Didox is.
Better take a deep breath, everyone.
Back to the sewers, huh?
Yeah. You're all sort of set on going towards Didox. So from where you are... Oh, actually, because you're standing around where Chris was killed, there is some place that you have not yet paid attention to, but it's now in your peripheral vision. This is the very road that you chased Ambient down back in episode 7. And you're now just standing in the T intersection, and you notice that there is a notice board up against a sort of brick wall along the straight edge of this intersection. And Gary and please roll, let's go with history.
Oh, God.
An 11?
I got a 7.
Okay. You recognize the writing on the notice board is this white floating text, and you realize that it's exactly the same text that you've seen before, both in the skate park at the ramp and also, I believe, on the mountain in Totem Coast where that gun was. There was also writing there. So you believe that these messages on this notice board will be written by the same person. I'm going to get you to roll, let's go with 2 d10s for now.
2 d10s?
And give me their numbers separately.
Okay, 1 to 7 and 1 to 3.
Okay, sure. You notice that the messages on this notice board are layered on top of each other. So it makes it very difficult for you to make out what the messages that are lower down on the notice board say. But the ones in front of you, the first one says, first in all caps, do what we say, and then in brackets, that's the one rule, it never changes. And then the second message you can see is, if anybody knows how to make use versus SR less boring, let me know.
Use SR.
Is it me or does anyone else know what that means? Because I
don't know what that means.
Can I
Wait,
do?
I wonder if
history or
Tully
insight?
Oh, if Tully might know? Question is he even going to tell you?
All right, well, I grab
history or
Tully
insight?
out.
Yes, Major. Karl, you could do history. And yes, Gary, you pull out Tully.
Hey, Tully.
What?
14.
I won't put you back in the bag if you could read this.
Oh, okay. If anybody knows how to make use versus SR less boring, let me know. There, I read it.
Yeah. All right. Do you know what it means?
I'm not telling you anything. You
You're
don't
going back in
deserve
the
to
bag.
know.
You're going back in the bag.
Fine. Goes back in the bag.
I got a 14. I got a 14 on the history.
Yes, okay. So, Karl, you know that the second message is referring to the United Screaming Eagles versus Scarlet Rangers war in the Battlegrounds. This message would have been written before the coup that you did.
It's the Battlegrounds. It's Scarlet Rangers versus the United Screaming Eagles.
Oh, okay.
I turned to Tippa. Isn't
no.
that what you guys kind of did before you ended up in the sewers the first time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Look, I don't know what you guys are seeing on this, but it's not really gonna help us. We gotta move.
Yeah, he's right. Let's keep on going.
Yeah, let's move.
Okay. So you now turn to your left and you begin making your way towards Venice Street. Is there anything that you would like to do while you're here, apart from looking for Didox?
So what's down Venice Street? I like to use perception.
Okay, sure. Yeah, use perception then.
That one.
16.
Okay. So you recall that it was in Venice Street that you went into the multi-story building where you found the cardboard box Stap who was hiding amidst all this rotten food. You went into a gecko's storefront and you purchased some weapons there. And you also spoke to Dwyla, the rabbit lady, who was very mad with her sister.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, okay. So, where's that storefront? Let's go to that Gecko storefront.
Walking from this direction, you know that it is actually directly to your left.
To the left we go.
This looks familiar.
Are you all intending to go inside that store?
Might as well.
Okay.
I open the door and say hello to the gecko.
Well, there is
Hello?
no door. You just walk in, but yes, you do indeed say that.
Fine. I walk in. Well, I pretend to open the door. Can I, like, just do an arm animation that just goes like I walk through the door.
Wow.
Hello, good friends.
Wow. Oh, goodness. There's actually quite a lot of you here now.
Yes.
Wow,
It's good to see you.
Who's this snappy fellow that you've gotten acquainted to, it seems?
He's a merchant.
Oh. Well, yeah, I could tell that.
Don't know his name, though. We never formally introduced.
I'm pretty sure we don't actually.
Are you
called him
like
Gecko.
building out some kind of army or what? There's quite a few more people here.
Oh yes, we're gonna destroy your religion.
Yeah, perhaps. You
Say
know,
that to everyone, aren't you?
it's like a
Yep.
like a little private militia, let's say. Huh. Okay. Well, I can give you what you want, but it's gonna cost something. As always, everything does here.
So what you
Do
gonna
you have any
do?
9mm?
9mm. I'm gonna get him to roll for that. Okay, I don't think I have 9mm exactly, but I should be able to pull out some other kind of ammunition or guns or whatever. You'll have to excuse me though, because I have to go out the back.
Yes, that's fine.
Hey guys, I just realized something. If I get Tully out again, I have duct tape. So
Oh.
someone remind me, if I get Tully out again, I force him with duct tape.
Okay.
Okay.
Good, so that because if
He's
you
already
because
muffled enough, though.
also, yeah, but if we're sneaking around and inside the museum, then most likely Thule is gonna yell out and it's gonna blow our
You
cover.
know, that's a good
I
point.
really don't
grabbed...
like Tully's voice.
Alright, I grabbed Tully out. Hey Tully, where are you?
What? Are you gonna make
Alright.
up your mind and just leave me alone? That'll be
Alright,
preferred.
hey kid, alright, I'm gonna hold him. Can someone get duct tape?
Alright,
Take it out of my
I'll
bag.
get the
Where's the
duct
duct
tape.
tape?
I'll get the duct tape.
You're threatening me with duct tape. That's not gonna do anything.
Where's his mouth?
Oh, we're
Alright.
not threatening,
Yeah.
we're actually doing it.
His mouth is on his display, like it's being displayed with dots and stuff.
You're gonna cover the entire screen with tape.
Yes.
I don't know where the where the speaker is, so I have to.
And guess what? You'll
Yes.
never find
Tipper,
out. You'll
tipper.
never find out.
Tipper, let them mess around. I mean, after all, duct tape does have the pleasure of being extremely painful and sticky to remove.
Okay.
Indeed.
So let's see
What
what kind of
is-
gunk ends up in your speakers.
Hey, Dragon Man, can I fight? I want to fight.
Oh, you want to fight?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can hold a weapon, probably.
Let me
Probably the little
Do you want to quarter staff, little spring, or do you want a fire sword?
Maybe not the fire. I don't think I'll burn from that.
I'm gonna
I think
mo-
I'm stuck
Cook
in
from
this,
that.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mosey my way over to
The
Bizzy,
gecko?
and I'm just
Oh
gonna
no,
to
busy, right?
to Bizzy, and
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, I really don't like how we got a fucking talking spring onion following us.
I whisper into his ear so no one else can hear. Well, Leon, the boy needs a pet.
Yeah, that's fair, but I agree with that statement, but I really do question the choice of pet.
What, a spring onion that was miraculously found in tundra?
Yes. Quite literally, yes.
And now it's big and has eyes and limbs. Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, Tully's
my
going
point
back in the
stands. Let
bag.
him have a pet.
Yeah.
He'll teach him responsibility.
Yes, I'll see you again. He goes back in the pack. The gecko goes, okay, there's quite a lot of stuff happening. How about you just each tell me what you want, and I'll try and get that for you, huh?
Yeah. Do you have a red paint bucket like this one? And I pull out the green one.
What? No, I certainly don't have any paint buckets.
Why do
Oh.
you need a paint bucket?
'Cause funny. I want to paint my planks.
I'm sorry, please don't listen to him.
Wait a second. You painted one of your planks green, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Did you use the paint bucket for that?
Yes.
Okay, the plank is green and the paint is now wood colored.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, wood color?
Yep.
Wait, wood color?
Color.
Wait,
He's
Yeah,
brown.
yeah.
Brown.
No, I have questions.
Hold on.
Mahogany.
If this wood color,
There
if
are
I-
a lot of colors with names, okay?
Wait, no.
Hold on.
I just have a question. If it's wood color, if I paint this on something, does it become like? Does it look like wood? Like with grains in that?
It becomes wood color. As example, I will put one of my scales into this paint, and it will become wood color.
Hold on. Are you going to do that?
Yes, I'll get a loose scale, pull it out, and put it into the paint.
Oh, so you're going to actually take a scale off of your body?
Yes, a loose one.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
one.
sure. So you dip it into the paint, it turns wood color, and the paint is now red.
Okay, I know what this bucket does now. I know what the bucket does now.
That changes
It's
color.
a color.
Wow, that's a fancy magic trick you got there.
Yes. You want to see me do it again?
I'd say that at this point, all of Cleo's sort of band of merry men, they've purchased stuff from the gecko already. They're already prepared to help you guys out.
And we're all just staring at this one plank.
Yeah, you're just so focused on what him is doing right now.
I look at the group and I just go like, we have went off track. we went like completely the wrong direction of what we're doing.
Yeah, you think? Look, the Didox is right back there. We don't have to go very far at all.
Right. Okay. Does everyone have like I actually how much arrows do I have? I have.
Yeah, 19. You guys should look through your inventory and check to see what weapons you have.
Is that going to be enough?
Oh yeah. Besides the little paint bucket tricker, do you have another sword, Gecko Man?
Oh yes, certainly. I have tons of swords. What kind of sword are you after?
I'm looking for a sword that can match this, and I pull out the fire sword.
Well, I can probably get you the same kind of sword, but it wouldn't be on fire.
Okay.
A modification must be made of magic. Has to
Do
be.
you have brass knuckles?
Let me roll. Yeah, certainly. I have brass knuckles. I can get them for you.
Sure, I'll take some brass knuckles.
Okay. The gecko is going to go back and look for those.
When he comes back, I'm probably going to ask him if he's got any recommendations for weapons for me. I'm looking to maybe get something ranged, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Are you a spellcaster? So anything that's range, you'll be alright because you just need a staff.
True. I guess I might need to look for something a little bit more close range then.
Okay, Gary.
So like a dagger or something.
So what are you looking for? What weapon?
Okay, I got your brass knuckles. Here they are. Let's say 8 gold.
You've got yourself a deal.
Okay.
Hey, Shupcape, you wouldn't happen to have any recommendations for close range combat, right? Druid class?
No, not particularly. I'm not really in the business of recommending people what they should fight with. It's all up to personal opinion.
Okay, what close range items do you have then? Swords, daggers, whatever.
Yep.
You're not telling me what you've got?
Well, you can just look around.
Yeah, there's plenty of sharp objects around there. And I point to a random dagger on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you've kind of lived in the sewers away from, all this, you kind of don't even know what the fuck they're called most of the time.
Hey, I had books. I found books randomly. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's how I managed to pick up the language of this world.
Good thing you have time to read.
Oh, Karl, Cleo comes over to you, and he goes, "Hey, look, those brass knuckles you bought, they're not any good. You're not gonna get anywhere with those. I could trade you something even better."
What do you have in mind?
You see that he pulls out another set of brass knuckles. However, they're made of gold.
Golden brass knuckles?
No, just golden knuckles.
I can give you these for, well, obviously you're gonna have to hand over your brass ones, and you're gonna fork over some money, but I'll give you these if you do that.
Oh, you got yourself a deal. How much for it?
Maybe 10 gold extra?
Sure.
Okay. God, do you even look at the attacks or anything on it? Or, ask?
You spend another 10 gold. You no longer have the brass knuckles, but you have the gold knuckles now.
I'm looking through my inventory. I have bladed nunchucks. Remind me again. Like,
Wait.
is there anything special about them?
Hold on, back up. When did you get it?
I think
It was when I was drunk.
I've got
Yeah, I
them
think
too.
I got picked up during the fight with the flower women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got blade nunchucks too.
Yeah, the bladed nunchucks, all they are is just nunchucks with blades on the ends.
I've got a weapon in mind.
You can slash and stab with them as you swing them around. Mm-hmm.
A tomahawk.
Oh, a tomahawk. Let me see if I can scrounge up one of those. Oh, yeah, here's one. You see that he brings out the biggest tomahawk you've ever seen. It is
huge.
It's like almost as tall as him with how large it is. So
I think I'll be able to fit that.
It's sort of like I guess an upgrade to the Excalibur, maybe, of just crazy tomahawk.
Okay, are we gonna go for like inventory realism? Are we just gonna say this giant tomahawk fits in my bag somehow?
Oh,
Mary Poppins bag. Mary Poppins bag.
I've got a I just picked out the fanciest one. Hold on, give me a second.
Don't get me wrong. The tomahawk is huge.
He grips the tomahawk and he pushes it into itself, and you see as the handle retracts and becomes shorter. There you go, much more manageable size.
Wait, so we have a mage that can use nunchucks, and now we have a knight that can use a tomahawk.
Well, look, this is a pretty big one. I'm expecting 30 gold for this.
Let's see what I've got then. I've got 35. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Right.
Actually, Gary, I was planning on selling the bladed nunchucks. Shopkeep, you wouldn't happen to have any like great swords or spears or something, right?
Wait, okay, I have great swords, but what are you talking about? Oh, spears. Sorry, your weapon was distracting me.
Do I take 30 out of my inventory?
Yes.
Okay.
With great swords, make it easier. What great swords do you have?
Oh, I've got plenty of those. you see, one of your band of I don't know what you guys are, but you definitely came by here and got some great swords off me before.
Yeah, I still got one.
Yeah, the Excalibur.
He served me well.
Served you well to the end.
You see that Cleo is he's leaning on the side of the front entrance and he's tapping his foot.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
You just like wave him off.
Perhaps we've spent a bit too much time in here.
I haven't even got anything yet. Like,
yeah, I'm still trying to buy a great sword.
I mean, at this point, you don't need to keep asking me for clarification. You can just say what you want, and I'll see if I can get it.
Yeah,
okay.
I want a great sword.
I want a grappling hook.
Yeah, but what kind?
I want an ice short sword.
But what kind, Bizzy?
There's kinds.
I don't know. Great sword is very broad of a term.
Yeah, she's talking about an actual great sword, a two-handed weapon.
Oh, is that what you want? Two-handed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can get you two-handed greatsword. Dragon over there wants a short sword, and elf dude.
Elf dude wants different. If you have different types of tip arrows.
Oh, I'll have a look. He goes back, and yeah, he comes back with the swords that you were asking for. And as for the arrows, you see that he comes out with tips made of different material. They don't have any special qualities to them. They're just made of different material.
Are they sharper?
Well, you'll have to use them in combat to find out.
I think the bigger question is, would I theoretically be able to use a greatsword? Like, this is out of character. Would I theoretically be able to use a greatsword?
Oh, yeah, you would. But it would be two-handed, obviously.
Yeah, it's a two-handed weapon.
Just more like proficiency and stuff.
Oh
Proficiency.
yeah, because you're in cat form, aren't you? Yeah, that would cause problems.
That and more.
Yeah.
My character sheet says my proficiency is in simple weapons. I just in my head thought because I use the paint roller, I'd be able to swing a pretty large weapon, but I don't know
The
how heavy
paint
that
roller is
is.
much lighter than a great sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a simple weapon.
Wait, hold on. I can't believe she just asked that question. I thought the paint roller is a sacred weapon.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have it anymore.
The paint roller is mightier than a sword.
Hang on, no. I grabbed the great sword and I realized it's way too heavy. And I'm like, oh fuck. I wouldn't happen to have anything lighter, right?
Well, when it comes to great swords, not really. We'd be going into short sword territory.
Yeah.
I'll just have a short sword then.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll take 12 for each of you that wants a short sword. And
Alright.
for these different kinds of arrows, what are you thinking, elf guy?
I'm guessing they're a bit sharper or something.
I told you, I don't know. You'll have to test them in combat.
I gotta test them in Okay, you know what? I like gambling. Everyone else has gambled today, so I'm a gambling in.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want for them?
Well, it depends how many you're taking.
Well, how many do you have?
Look, I can go back and get more if you need them. Just let me know how much you want.
Okay, how much is 10?
10. Yeah, probably 10 gold.
So a gold for each arrow.
Yeah.
Can we do 8?
Please roll persuasion for me.
So my persuasion works.
If it don't, you're getting a slap.
It's 10.
I'll cut you a 9.
Okay, okay. Give me 20 arrows for 18.
Sure. Also, what material are you hoping for out of the arrows?
I'm hoping for something that explodes.
No, it's not got. I told you it has no special properties. It's just made of different material.
Obsidian?
Probably not for the price you've paid. Give me something a little less strong.
A little less strong. I'm trying to think of different arrows.
Can I also sell my bladed nunchucks?
Yeah, sure. Let's say, so you saw, yeah, I'd say that you don't lose your 12 gold because you got the short sword, you're selling your bladed nunchucks.
The bladed nunchucks are worth 12?
Yeah, they were worth 12.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I guess iron.
Okay, sure. Yeah, iron-tipped arrows.
And I'll get rid of the bladed nunchucks.
And there are
my
20
inventory.
of them. Yep. Okay. Alright, so you guys are done?
Yeah.
Great, well we can get moving then.
Oh, hold on, I didn't get a weapon. No, man.
Okay,
I had
hold
like
on.
a small little pout on my face. Just because I was like hoping for like a bigger weapon, but I got a short sword instead, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, yeah.
I look at her and I just go like, no, you're a magic caster. This will do.
Yeah.
This will do.
If you knew what I was wielding before all this, then you'd be wondering why I want a bigger weapon.
Alright, come on. We can't let you dawdle around this store for ages. We actually gotta go down and do something.
Yeah, let's get going.
Museum,
Yeah.
yes?
Yes.
Yes, we're taking, we're going the long way, but it's the safer way.
Right.
As you are all heading out of the store, headed towards the way down into Dye Docks, Spring continues to sort of cry to himself, sniffle a little, that he didn't get a weapon.
Hey, I offered Spring my quarter stuff.
Okay, he's like,
Wait, well, I guess I can take that.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, at least.
you give him the quarterstaff? Okay.
Yeah. I'll try and find something better on the way.
Okay, I'm just going to take note of that.
And speaking of that, I would like to cast
What are you gonna cast?
Unseen Surface.
Okay, what is it gonna do this time?
I'm gonna say, hey Alfred, could you find Spring here, my new companion, a weapon other than a quarterstaff, like a sword or something, or a dagger.
Okay, looking for weapon for spring. Got it. Okay, so you now return to the door that you came out of when you exited Didox, and you see that Cleo's men have already gone inside ahead of you. Cleo is sort of loitering around at the back. He's ahead of you all, but he's sort of just looking back at you, making sure that you're all coming with him. And he goes, "Look, I appreciate what you've done for the clan, but could you hurry up a little?"
Trying.
I can't believe I'm the one that's going out and doing everything first. Usually I'm the one that sits back and just laughs at things.
This tomahawk's a bit heavy, you know.
But
You'll get
if
used
you've
to
been
it.
in there for how long I've been in there, you would see why I'm being hesitant.
You've been in the museum before?
No, not the museum. The fucking sewers.
You descend the staircase, and nothing is really out of the ordinary as you do. But once you arrive down onto the bridge that is basically the gateway into Didox, you know, the one that's the T intersection, the left goes into where Hum was, and forward goes into the main area. Cleo stops, and he pulls you all, like, he pulls his arm out, and he just sort of blocks you, and he goes, "Hold on a second, my men, where have they gone? It's quiet as a mouse down here, pun intended."
Yeah.
Something's not right.
One thing I
Really, at a
forgot to
time
tell
like
you
this-
about this place, Cleo. This place is not touched by any laws.
Well, yeah,
It's
I know
no
that,
man's land
but
down here.
if you'd think in a place like this that you'd actually have people walking around, but no, this is not right. Hold on.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone, be on your guard.
He walks out. I want you all to roll perception, please.
All roll
Perception,
perception.
Before I do that, can I equip
That's a
my
16.
Oh, that's a dirty 22.
22.
Can I
Ooh,
equip
18.
my duo crystal goggles and change them to purple vision?
Yes, okay. You do so, and you don't see anything. No heat signatures.
Okay, this is very
Nothing
strange.
out of the ordinary?
Dirty 21.
Okay. So as you're looking around, who rolled high? Who rolled high?
I got a dirty
rolled-
22.
I rolled
got-
18. I think
I
we
got
all
dirty
rolled high.
22.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wait. What about whom? What did whom get?
16.
Okay.
We all
okay.
rolled pretty
So
high.
everybody except whom. Because whom, I guess you're too fixated on the tunnel that you came out of originally. But everybody else, you notice that around the place, Didox looks mostly the same. However, you notice that a couple of objects have been moved around on the ground. There's a lot of crates and things, and they've been toppled over. And also you see around the place there are some banners that have been hoisted up on the walls. They are red in color, and on them is a silver pictograph of a hammer with its handle going through the center of a gear, and underneath are the letters KC.
Hey,
That-
see,
Ominous.
can I do history or insight?
Let's say insight.
That's a 19.
There is a striking similarity between these banners and the sort of posters that you would have seen when you were traveling through Oppenport City. This doesn't usually happen. Here's my guess. 1, they're all idiots and they just jump down this pit here. He points to the bottomless pit beneath you that the bridge is suspended over. Or 2, they're off fighting somewhere. And I don't know where.
Judging by your men not being competent, they wouldn't jump down that fucking pit.
Oh yeah,
So
my
they
men
must have
men
been-
are definitely competent enough to not do that.
Recall Didox being pretty large.
Well, I haven't been down here very often, but it's not that big. But it definitely feels like right now it's quite big.
I'm very skeptical about your men,
Yeah,
Cleo.
yeah. Look, let's I think I'd rather just treat them as collateral
You don't need to tell the commander about this.
All right.
I am skeptical about the competency of of your commander as well.
I know. It's funny, isn't it?
It's not just funny; it's also very, how you say.
No. Look, don't think about it any more than that. It's just funny. That's all.
How much further do we need to go?
She's actually pretty good. Well, that's the thing. I don't know where we're supposed to go. All I know is that you said that we could go down into here to get to the museum. Where are you thinking that we should go? Don't tell me I came down here for nothing and lost like 5 or so men.
Does anyone else know where we're going?
Okay, can I do a history check on what the cartographer said?
Yes.
With the Didox route?
Yes, please do a history check.
Fuck.
Ooh, what's that roll?
6.
Oh.
Does anyone have inspiration?
I have guidance if you really want me to cast
Please do.
Okay.
I think you'll need more than guidance.
I place my hand on his back. I place my hand on his back and I cast guidance.
I think you'll need more than guidance for this.
Yep. Add a 2 to that roll.
That's only 8.
He needs more guidance.
Does anyone have
I can't offer
inspiration?
Please get inspiration out here. Come on, guys.
Did anyone wait, did anyone get inspiration?
Oh, yes, it is the hour. Let me just have a look at you guys. Okay,
Really
so
haven't done
none of you have any right now. I think that I'm going to give the inspiration to him.
I can't use it on myself.
I know you can't. So guess who has to use it? Gary.
Oh, great. I used my inspiration.
Yeah, okay. Finally, you wanted to use it before, but now you're actually using it. All right, D4 plus 2.
I got 2, so it's a 10.
No, 2 plus 2, that's 4. So then we have now 12. 12. Yeah, okay. Thinking back to the to Vea the cartographer, you try and visualize the map that she was working on, and you try and like orient it so that you're coming from town, you're going down into Didox. The issue with the map is it's very detailed. There's a lot on it, but you know that the way into Train Hell is through the hallway that you came out of initially.
So the only way we could get to Train Hell is through...
Like, you just point at the hallway to your left. You can all see it. That's what the bridge is connected to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go that way to reach Train Hell.
Oh, okay, yeah, so we're going through the narrow, dark tunnel. That's fun.
Yep, it sucks.
Actually, Bizzy, please roll history.
History, okay. That is 11.
You have gone through this same tunnel many times before. This is your way back and forth between Didox and wherever else you were.
Familiar with this entrance.
Oh, great. Okay, so you do know where we're going. That's good.
Sort of.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I guess I'm just sticking with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, whatever. Lead the way.
All right.
Quickly, I take off the backpack because what form am I in right now? I'm still.
You're still a cat.
Okay, I won't take off the backpack, the battery pack then, so I can go through the entrance.
Okay.
Easier.
Actually, what Cleo does is as you guys are about to go into the hallway, he stops and he realizes, wait, hold up. If I come with you, that would be I would probably be in a lot of trouble back where I came from. The commander, I mean, I may be a sort of a loose cannon, but I can't just let her lose 5 of her men. She'd be very upset. So I should probably go further in and see if I can find the others. I mean, you've got your that thing. You should be fine.
Okay.
You see that Spring is like, I don't like the dark.
Don't worry. I'd like to look through my spellbook for any light spells that I might have.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, Cleo sort of makes up his mind. He's like, yeah, okay, well,
Thanks for nothing, I guess.
Don't die.
He just walks off towards the rest of Didox.
So I do have a light spell. Unfortunately, it's a level 2.
Oh.
So we're back in Didox again.
Yes, but you're going down a different path. So I'd say that Hum and Bizzy have memories of this place. Everyone else does not.
All right, Bizzy, you might want to use the staff.
Yep. On it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, please roll Arcana.
Arcana? Don't I just pull out the staff and it just glows everywhere?
Yeah, but you still do Arcana.
Easy. That is 13.
Yep. So, a reminder of how the staff sheds light. It causes an illusion that makes everything appear like it's in daytime. So, in a sort of radius around it, you see this vision fading in of the surroundings in day, even though you're walking through a deep tunnel. Now, Hum and Bizzy, please roll history again.
History?
Mhm.
Okay.
History.
That's a dirty 22.
Oh!
Oh, thank God. 17.
Okay, you both had really good rolls, so you are very familiar with this place and you will know exactly where to go. This is the Depreducts. It's a system of tunnels lined with pipes and ceiling lights that turn suddenly at both small and sharp angles, often splitting apart to create a complicated network that is possible to get lost in. But you're not going to have any trouble with that. There's a couple of places that you can go. You know about the gas routing room, where a bunch of machinery that is used to sort of direct things around in Didox is located. There's the rats rooms, where you only have a fleeting memory of what goes on in there, and it's not clear enough to form an absolute picture, but it's perfectly safe. And then there's also the rest of the hallways in this place that are sort of like a habitat for a bunch of creatures. You both sort of coexisted with them at one point. Now, thinking back, you got the highest of the rolls. Yes, you got a 22 or something.
Yes.
Thinking back to the map, you know that there is a portal into Train Hell through the hallways.
Now that I think about it, there's a portal to Train Hill through one of these hallways.
Do you remember which hallway by any chance?
Not in particular, but we could try checking one of these hallways at least to find a portal.
Yeah, I don't know how long that will take. It might be easy if we just create 3 groups and we all go down the tunnel. Because if we go one wrong way, then how would we communicate?
Well, Tipper and myself still have the...
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes.
And I also have message.
Yes.
So, okay, so we'll create 3 groups. One goes with Tipper, one goes with Bizzy, and one goes with Karl. And then, oh, no, wait, that won't work.
At most, you can have 2 groups, I'd say. The walkie-talkie is the only 2-way communication system you have.
There's only 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been 6 if good friend from before didn't leave us.
What are you talking about? You've got a 6th person. It's me.
Oh my God, this is genius. Wolf, sorry, Send the spring onion down to one of these corridors.
No,
if he comes back, he'll be good.
I am not about to sacrifice my companion or my comrades to radiation poisoning.
It's not sacrifice.
It is sacrifice.
But if he dies,
these always contain radiation.
Actually, these ones do not. No.
And plus, he's afraid of the dark. If he's ahead,
he might get scared. Afraid of the dark. Yes, we forgot about that. Yeah.
So it's totally redundant.
All right. I hate to say this, but so he's useless.
No, I'm not. I can fight.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. Right, we'll just go down 2 corridors then, and then if actually, that works. If we go down 2 corridors and none of them is, we know the third one is. But if we know one of the other ones is, then we'll be good. All right, let's do that.
Okay. I guess you guys are going to split into 2 groups. Tipper has to be in one and Karl has to be in another. Who wants to go with who?
I shall go with Tipper.
Okay.
Very well.
I'll go with Karl then.
Hey, him, you should join us.
I can go with Karl.
Yeah, because of the stuff.
Don't worry,
Actually,
I won't get myself into trouble.
Is that
make sure he's safe. All right.
I
Alright, I'll go with Tipper.
I can't guarantee.
Yeah, so Karl, I guess Karl, Bizzy, and Spring are one group then. So I would like you guys to roll, let's go with D4s, and we'll use odd and even. Well, actually, okay, Tipper and Karl, how about you two do the odd and even rolls? Yeah. So,
Let's ignore that then. Ignore my roll.
I'm not looking
I
at
didn't
it.
roll.
Okay.
Which die do I roll?
D4.
I got a 2.
Okay, the triangle.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Well, you both got 2.
All 2.
Yeah. What's gonna happen is that, Karl, you go down the right path, and Tipper, you're contemplating what to do when you realize that there aren't 2... There's a third room that you weren't expecting, and you become overwhelmed with choice, so you just go down the path where Karl went. So you effectively did not split up. Once you're going down there, you see that the rooms continue to turn at sharp angles and also split again. I'm going to get you both to roll a d4 one more time.
Okay.
I got a 4.
3.
Okay. So now that there's only 2 paths, Karl goes right, Tipper goes left. So we'll start with Tipper first. Tipper, Gary, and Hum. You are together, correct?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. So you're all walking down these tunnels, and for a while you don't see any change in what these hallways look like. As you turn one corner, you find yourself in a wide room. Could I please have one of you roll a d12 for me?
Okay, I'll do it. That's a 7.
So in this room, it's like a square room, and it feels like the way it's set up, it's kind of like a gutter, but it's not a gutter for anything in particular. It's just a square room with the semicircular tunnels on both sides. And you see that inside this room, there is a colony of small feral creatures. They are, each of them, 2 arms connected at right angles. And you see that these arms are sort of crawling by their hands along the floor.
Alright, just in case they're harmful, prepare your weapons.
Alright. Got my daggers.
Okay.
And loaded up my crossbow.
Mm-hmm. So what are you going to do now that you're here? Are you going to, because you just have to walk through, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's try our best to walk through and not disturb any one of these. If they try to attack us, we attack them back.
Okay, please roll.
Oh, wait, let me try something.
Oh, what?
Wait, how far away is the exit?
It's actually quite close. This is a square room, it's not that big.
Okay, I activate Misty Step.
Okay, so you are in the exit already. Actually, no.
Hey guys,
Please roll stealth right now. Please roll stealth right now.
All of us will just...
I got a
No.
14.
No, just
14.
Gary. Okay, so the effect that happens when you teleport did not seem to alert the critters. They continue to wobble about on the floor using their hands.
So that happened.
Yeah. I guess Hum and Tipper, you two roll stealth.
Alright, stealthily.
This isn't gonna go well for me.
It didn't go well for me at all.
Ooh,
Oh, God
what'd
damn
you
it.
get?
I somehow
I
got
got
a 10.
6.
That was
Oh.
with disadvantage.
Okay, so Tipper, you make it through. However, as you're walking, you step in a puddle, and these critters they turn to you and they start they scamper away actually. So you see that the arms turn to face you, but then they pull away quickly and hide sort of in the edge of this room.
Alright, if you guys don't want to harm me, I'll just continue through.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let me see where you guys are headed.
Oh, I love stealth games.
Okay, please roll an investigation, all three of you.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get a better investigation roll? This
Ooh.
is stupid.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 17.
I got a 10.
And Gary, you two are at the front, and you stop and you sort of block the hallway as you realize that something is up ahead. Now, this hallway is very narrow, so there isn't really any space to sort of walk around, but you see that on the floor there is some kind of small circular device. You believe that it is some kind of landmine.
What are we stopped for?
Do not push.
Do not
Back-
go anywhere near that.
Back up.
Can I
What'd
do
you
Arcana
find?
on the round circular device?
What are you trying to do?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out if it's a landmine or not.
Well, I guess you can just use investigation for that.
Alright. Investigation it is.
I can
Oh.
pretty much tell you with the red beeping button.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so on closer inspection, you can't be sure it's a landmine. It doesn't have the appearance of one. Sure, it's a small circular device on the ground, but it sort of blends in with the environment, and it makes it look like it could be just a drain. I mean, it does have a grill on the top.
Could just be a drain.
I don't want to take that chance.
Alright. Okay, I would like you both to step back.
Please don't tell me I know. I don't. Don't.
Just
Please no.
Step back. Just step back a little bit away from the
God.
blast radius of a normal
God.
landmine.
Oh
Mhm.
my, no. Hold up. Before you do anything, let me just check.
Ugh.
I might have something to help. Okay, I have
You don't.
nothing to help with this.
Yes.
Yeah, so back up.
This is needed. This is needed.
Okay.
I pick up Tipper and just decide to walk
Oh.
behind.
Oh, yeah.
I just walk away. I just walk
Yeah.
away.
I'd say that you can pick him up, although you are walking backwards because you can't. There's no space to turn around.
Alright, I'll let you guys know when you're a good distance away, alright?
Okay.
Keep
so
going.
You keep walking back. No
Keep
problems
going.
whatsoever.
There,
Actually,
stop.
Gary, please roll perception.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. Nothing unusual happens.
Yep, just stay
Wait.
there.
Wait,
That's-
before you do that, Tipper, by any chance, do you have your shield?
I sure do.
Oh yeah, he's got
All right,
his
I'm unfortunately, I need you to stand in front and just protect us.
buckler.
Hey, you guys are out of the blast radius.
I do not trust you.
I don't even know what the thing ahead even does.
Okay, I
Crazy
will.
big boom boom.
Okay, that's if it's a landmine. If it's
Okay,
not,
what are you gonna do?
I'm a step on the red thing.
Oh my!
Really?
God.
Yes.
Okay. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. That's a 13.
The minute he does that,
Okay.
the minute he does that, I have to think about it and I go like, wait, couldn't I just shoot an arrow?
You step on the drain-looking thing, and you are overwhelmed with a fiery explosion. You will take 14 points of damage.
Oh, so late to respond.
The fire quickly clears, though. You're not burning.
Okay. Okay, I figured out what it is.
You know,
okay?
you know when like you got that perception of someone laying on the floor and someone just looking down at you and go like, "Well, how's it going, buddy?"
Yeah.
I figured out what it is. It's a
Alright.
fire trap. It's a fire trap, not a landmine.
Oh, okay.
You know, we could have done this in a better direction, but you know what? We'll take it. Let's go.
All right.
It's either my drawing gets burned or I get burned.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
not my drawing.
So you three will continue forward, but I'm gonna switch it over and focus on him and Bizzy now.
Karl?
So
Wait.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Karl and Bizzy. Ugh.
I have a question. Was it only one?
You only found one at this stage.
We will be back after these short messages.
I just want to say, we're idiots. Why did we not just jump over it?
Yeah, but that was a possibility.
You have
It could be motion.
thought
Okay,
there was
no,
multiple.
actually, you were gonna have to do acrobatics checks. So yeah, we will move on
Fair
to
enough.
Karl and Bizzy. So you are walking through, and actually, Bizzy, please roll charisma.
Yes, roll charisma with a
Oh,
negative.
shut up! You're gonna have to do it at some point.
Oh, I know.
Around a child as well.
That's a dirty natural 1.
Oh no! Okay.
No. I can make this work.
All right. Well, what's going to happen is you all approach another one of these square rooms. Karl, please roll a d12.
Oh no. Oh fuck, that's a 1.
A 1. Okay, so what you see in this square room is a bunch of Roombas, like circular robot vacuums that are moving around the floor, just going in random directions. Now, Bizzy, seeing these vacuums, you are overcome with rage. This is harkening back to something that you have been a part of for a long time, and you can't even grapple with the thought of seeing these things again. Even though they haven't done anything to you, you have nothing but contempt for them.
Vacuums.
Yeah, small little robot vacuums that are moving along the ground.
I can make this work. Oh,
Right.
get away!
Two.
I don't like this. Nope. Don't like this. Nope. No.
So you, Karl, Bizzy is just vocalizing incredibly loudly as she just drawing a whole bunch of attention to herself, and the vacuums, they turn and they flee towards the sides of the room. Now, hold on a second. I have to roll for Spring. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay. Spring looks around and like he's been walking this whole time, and he goes,
Oh, hey, don't do that. They're not doing anything to you.
You say that now, but wait until they snag your goddamn tail for 5 hours straight.
Oh,
Spring does not have a tail.
yeah.
I mean, no, he can see Bizzy's tail. So I was like,
I guess that makes sense if they can do that.
She's worried about vacuums.
yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So you're all going to move on, yes?
I don't think we're going to be alone for very long since
Yeah.
that happened.
So you move further forward, and actually, could you two please roll stealth?
Oh fuck, that's a 7.
Oh, a bunch of Roombas is crazy.
Oh, I cast guidance for Karl. Secondly, I rolled an 8. I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, okay, so we can add something to Karl's roll, at least.
Yeah. Please add a 2.
So, okay,
Fuck,
so that's a
that
9.
doesn't help me. That's a 9.
Okay.
I know it doesn't help. But I
So,
tried.
you make your way into some kind of boiler room. There's a bunch of large cylindrical chambers of various orientations here. It's a bit similar to the one that you've seen before in Didox, whereas that one that you saw before was a lot more
purposeful. All of these chambers were in a very specific position next to each other, and they were all filled with fluid. They had windows showing you fluids or gases. These ones are just sort of placed in a random array, this is a place that was engineered to just like cram as much as stuff in here as possible. You step in a puddle, Karl, and you freeze, and you see through the chambers a man lifts his head up. Okay, so he's got this white coat on him that, you know, it's open at the front, and there's like another kind of deep blue vest underneath it. And he has these goggles on that make his pupils super big. However, that doesn't conceal from you his eyebrows, which give you the impression that he isn't somebody that you want to mess with. And he also has this really frizzy hair, like it's going all over the place. So he lifts his head up, and he looks around, but he doesn't see you. You are sort of hidden, and there are some chambers in between you. After being startled a little and looking around, he goes back to whatever he was doing.
I turn around to the others, and I just put my finger up to my mouth.
Yeah.
To basically signify we need to be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I send message to Karl.
Yes.
Shooting him like a look that's like that says hypocrite, and I'm like, you're the one that stepped in the goddamn puddle.
Yep.
I wasn't the one who screamed bloody murder when the Roombas were around.
At least you didn't hear me, Leon.
Anyway,
I could just picture Spring just sitting there confused.
Oh, yeah. But he's following Karl's order. So I want you to roll... well, actually, Karl, please roll perception. Bizzy, please roll history.
That's a 19.
Nice.
It's a 15.
Let's start with Karl. Looking into this room, you see that this is sort of a dead end. There isn't any further way to go from here. It's just a room with a bunch of boilers that contain some kind of gas, and there's a bunch of switches and things that this scientist-looking fellow seems to be working on. Bizzy, you know this room as one of the few places where certain electrical components of diodox are controlled. You recall that where the bridge is, you remember the bridge? There's actually a secret elevator that raises up from the bridge and takes you to some other place, and it's somewhere where you're not supposed to be. However, that won't help you in your current goal of making your way to Train Hell. This is a lost cause.
Shit. This isn't good.
Dead end. This is a dead end. I think we need to move back.
Yeah.
Quietly, okay?
I'd say that because you just stepped in a puddle the first time, when you're walking back, you don't do that again because there was just the one there. So you will easily make your way back. Now, are you gonna walkie-talkie with the others?
Yes, but
okay.
I'm gonna make sure we're at a a very far away distance so he doesn't hear.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it to the halfway point of this episode. It will continue shortly, but we'd like to let you know that this is our very first proper experience with Dungeons & Dragons, and it took a lot of work for us to create this homebrewed campaign from scratch. We had no sense of how good interp'd reality could be for the longest time, so if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, consider giving us a like and sharing this episode with your friends. You never know who will want to join in on the adventure. That's all for the mid-rolls, so let's get back into the action.
In the meantime, the other three of you, you continue walking through these hallways after setting off that landmine, and you now find yourself in a place where these hallways seem to open up. Now, you haven't just come across a square room. Like, there's a lot of varied stuff going on here. There's some metal shelving that divides this room up, and there's a bunch of different sections going on here. But also, this place is overgrown with nature. it's just been completely overtaken by plants.
Probably nobody's been down in this part for a very long time.
Let's have a look around, see what we can find.
Mm-hmm. I would like you all to roll perception.
Okay, perception.
I rolled
It's
15.
18.
30,
Why?
20.
Whoa!
Bizzy, why are you rolling in perception?
Yeah, why are you rolling? You're not there.
Yeah, fuck. Never.
And
Okay,
that's
ignore
sorry,
that.
sorry.
Ignore that.
Okay,
Ignore
okay.
that.
So yes, you all got very good rolls. So listening closely, you hear that there is somebody else moving around inside this location. You cannot see them, but the footsteps make it sound like they're just a person, not some kind of creature, you know what I mean? And
Hello? Anyone here?
okay, you're calling out.
Uh,
Roll charisma.
okay, before that happens, can I eat my rations, please?
Yes.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
How do you heal from that?
I'll roll medicine for my healing.
Wait, wait, hold on. Are these the carnival rations?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, so what's your medicine roll?
Okay, time to roll medicine. Fuck.
What was that?
I got an 8.
An 8? Heal 4, please.
Yeah, I am now 4 healthy.
Well, yeah, you're at 18 out of 28 now.
I was half health.
Yeah. Okay, so you call out.
We all got charisma, right?
Yes, he did, and he got a bad charisma roll.
It's like my medicine roll.
You hear the footsteps become rapid quickly as whatever was in here is alerted by you and runs over to you. And from behind these shelves that are covered in plants, you see a face peeks out. It is, well, it's this grey, scratchy rat face. It's quite big, suggesting that whatever this thing is has a full body to it. But right now, all you see is the face. And it goes...
Are you sure shouting was a good idea?
Oh,
Yep.
what are you doing here? No,
Hello?
I can't have another set of people coming through here. No. You're not allowed here. You need to turn around and go back the way you came right now.
Do you know where a portal is by any chance?
Oh, you're nowhere near that. You have to go back and turn left. You're completely in the wrong place.
We went the wrong way, guys. My God.
I don't
How did
care.
we do
I don't
that?
care. I don't want you here. Anyone else coming through here could disturb these plants, and I don't want that.
What
All
are
right,
these?
well,
Special
Are
plants?
these plants dangerous?
No, but like they're very fragile.
Okay, I would like to do insight on this rat guy.
Okay, sure.
Where the rats?
That's a dirty 22.
Whoa, that's a great roll. Okay, so
See the rat
you
king.
actually have met this person before. This is Boris, and he is looking after basically most of the plant life in the waste net, because for the most part, plants have just completely died out. You know, all the meddling that other clans do. So he's supporting a colony of plants down here. And you can tell why he's skittish, because he doesn't even want you there, even though he knows you.
Boris, if it's about that one incident, I am sorry.
It doesn't matter, whom. I can't have you here after you've done that. You have to go back. Please, just don't come near me.
I look at Tipper and go like, what did he do?
I don't know.
Alright, fine. I'll leave.
Thank
I
you.
won't do it again.
Yes, I know.
This time,
don't come back here, please.
I'll find my way back, but I'll try not to tread on your plan.
Okay.
Now
Go
remember, Boris,
now. Please.
Remember, you owe me.
I don't owe you anything. Go.
Me and Tipper just look at this conversation and we go like, just confusion, just like, what What? Okay.
Are you gonna keep trying to talk to him?
No, I leave the room.
All right. So as you two are walking back, you hear Karl speak up on the walkie-talkie.
As you two? Where did the third guy go?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there are 3 of you. Okay, you hear Karl talking on your walkie-talkie.
Tipper, we found a dead end. We're moving back to where when we first split up.
Oh, it's the walkie-talkie.
Like you didn't realize. Yeah, okay. But you did hear that message. What are you going to say in return?
Okay, we'll say.
No. I have the
let Tipper
walkie-talkie.
talk.
Shut up.
Tipper has it.
Every
say
time I've
that
used
we
the
also
walkie-talkie,
found
you've
a-
always taken it from me.
Yeah. No.
Give me a bloody chance.
You actually have this argument.
He's having this argument. He's having
Yeah,
this
yeah,
argument.
yeah.
I can hear
No,
on the
this
other
is-
side.
I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
a toddler.
Listen, he may be sized like a toddler, but he isn't a toddler.
Alright.
Okay.
We're heading back to.
Is-
We've also hit a dead end.
It's the middle
Okay.
path.
Is everything all right over there? I heard that entire argument because you had the button pressed.
Oh.
I turn off the walkie-talkie.
Oh, you turn it off.
Turns it off. Abruptly.
Tipper, the silent killer.
Wait. I have a question. While we're walking back, we have to go back through that room with all those things on the floor, don't we?
Yes, the arm creatures. You're correct.
Right. You guys have fun. I'm gonna use Mr. Step.
Yeah. Actually, please roll a d12 again.
Why?
Do it.
You will find out.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
As you are making your way through that same place, and you do Misty Steps, you just skip over it, and the others do whatever. You see that this really long tongue suddenly stretches out from underneath like a gutter in this room, and then from it comes it's sort of like a sphere with legs. It has this dark blue coloration to it as it pulls itself along with basically its tongue, and it's just pulling its tongue out really long and then letting itself fly towards where its tongue was. So that creature comes out. It doesn't seem interested in any of you right now.
Okay.
Would you like to continue walking forward?
Just continue.
Are you sure? Like, I don't want to get trapped in his very, very long tongue.
If we're trying to fight a tongue, we're not going to fight this one.
Everybody, just on your tippy toes and just walk around it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over the tongue.
Yeah. Let's say Hum and Tipper both do stealth.
Okay, stealth. Finally, a better stealth roll.
Okay.
Got an 18. Holy crap.
You both got 18. Good.
Yeah.
No, I got 11.
Oh, whoa, damn it. Okay, so you, Tipper, you go ahead of him, and him, this creature is just standing in the middle of the room. You are about to go around it when it causes its tongue to go out in between your legs, and it flies underneath you, going back into the gutter on the other side of the room.
What the fuck? Huh? Was that really necessary?
What? It just left.
Through my legs.
Yeah, well, you know
Talk
what
about
wild
it, Hum.
animals
Come
are
on,
like.
Let's just go. Let's
Okay.
go.
You all actually reunite back at the start. It's become clear to you that you went middle and right. You went the middle path and the right path. You have not gone the left path.
It's left.
I'm
I beg your
assuming there was
pardon?
nothing down used path.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it was just a boiler/electrical room.
Karl almost got us
Then-
caught, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Let's-
scream at a bunch of
let's-
Roombas.
Well, the only path we haven't properly went down yet is the left hallway.
Yeah.
So all together now, I guess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
guess so.
All together now, through the portal we go.
Okay, so you're all gonna go down there. Please roll a d12, somebody.
I got this.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I got a 12 before, and I God damn it, I pressed D10. I rolled a 6.
A 6.
I have
Okay.
a 12.
You've come across another one of these square rooms, and you see that now on the ground there are these. It's kind of hard to describe, so you can imagine sort of like an enlarged baby head with like no facial features. Like, you know, it's got the eyes, but they're not actual eyes; they're just sort of carvings. And there
It's a
are
baby doll.
yeah, and there are arms coming out of where its ears would be.
Who wants to play a game of kick the baby?
No, absolutely not.
Kick the baby!
Don't kick the goddamn baby.
And people call me a psycho. And people call me a psychopath.
I thought, wait.
I wasn't even going to do that.
It's not within
No,
your
no.
character arc.
Actual
Okay,
thing.
I
That's
guess.
not an actual thing.
I
That
guess
was
you're
a
just
joke.
having intrusive thoughts, but you're not actually going to act on them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Baby.
So you're gonna move on ahead. That's all fine. I won't get you to
Wait,
do
we're just gonna
stealth.
completely skip. Are we just gonna completely skip
nah.
the baby?
I think you'll just move through this one. Okay, you know what? Let's do another odd even roll. Let's say you come to a fork in the road. Where are you going to split up?
Split paths. This thing is completely chaos endless.
Okay,
3.
so Whom's group is going down 3. What about Karl's group?
I got a 4.
Okay. Karl is going down right path and Tipper is going down left path. Let's see what you guys find. Okay.
I gotta pull up the document to figure out what we found.
Yeah. I will start with Karl, Bizzy in that. You 3, I'm including Spring in this, yes. You see as the hallways begin to change in their shape and consistency. The colors are turning from the more grey and sad stone-looking hallways that you've been walking through so far into sort of a blue kind of rock that is a lot more pleasant to look at. Now, Bizzy, you experience transformation pains like you've never believed. Karl, you see that the battery overcharges and Bizzy is just electrocuted for several seconds.
Jesus Christ.
You can see that the battery is like red hot.
Bizzy, you got to take that thing off.
Am I able to take the battery off? The
I
battery pack
would
off.
say no, because you know what your job is.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm okay. Now, fuck, what was I supposed to do again?
Bizzy, you see the blue rock formations and you are compelled to walk towards them.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's right. I think that was one of the tasks he gave me. I'm walking away.
Yeah, Karl, you just see...
Forget about my surroundings. I'm just walking.
Yeah, you just see Bizzy walk forward into wherever this place is.
I'm going to basically, like, stop her and
Where
say,
are you going?
What?
Don't
do you do?
run away!
Who gave you a job? Like, what are you talking about?
Bizzy is mumbling
What am I
to
talking about?
herself and she's not paying you attention, let's say.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. She's too preoccupied with what she has to do.
Have to finish this. I get paid. If I get paid, I get food. If I get food, I live.
Karl, you see that she is just walking away from you continually, heading towards wherever this hallway leads.
I'm going to basically chase it.
Yeah, okay.
Chase her down.
Are you going to try and grab her?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do some challenges to see if you can handle that.
let's give you a strength check, and Bizzy roll dexterity.
Saving throw or just dexterity?
I guess saving throw, because you are being affected right now.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Whoa, okay.
Luckily for you, that's a 6 for me.
Okay, so
Luckily
what
for you.
happens
I
is...
thought you were gonna roll a nat 20 higher than him.
So what happens is, Karl, you are successfully able to restrain Bizzy and prevent her from walking any further forward. You see that in front of you, the hallway opens out, and you see that there is now all sorts of rock formations, although they are arranged in such a way that would make sort of, like, there's very obvious angles to them, like they're sort of platforms. You're not wanting to go any further into this place. You're wanting to hold her back. Bizzy, you do not want to be held back. You want to continue going.
No, wait. What are you doing? No, I have to finish the job. If I don't do this, I don't get paid. You don't understand.
Bizzy, there is no job.
There's always a job. There's always a goddamn job. And if I don't do the job, I don't get paid. So I just gotta keep my head down. I gotta keep smiling, and I gotta do what I have to do.
What is it that you're doing?
Yeah.
He assigned me a job. I'm under contract to do the job. If I don't do the job, if I don't stop smiling, I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, I die.
Who assigned you the job?
Who else do you think?
I don't know who this person is.
This has been a great interaction, I won't lie.
Yeah.
This is the greatest thing. I feel bad for Spring though.
Karl, I want to give you inspiration for that.
Yeah. Hang on, where is...
Are you going to? Are you going
No,
to?
I know exactly what I'm doing, but I just need to quickly find the name again. Where's that goddamn name again?
That laugh from me.
Okay, I got the name.
Yeah, all right.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. If I don't do what Niali says, I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, I don't pay back my debt. If I don't pay back my debt, guess what? I'm a dead man!
Woman.
Who is this Niali?
He controls a lot of things. How else am I under contract?
Then we need to tear this contract up. But there's literally no job.
There's always a job. There always is. Don't you get it? There always is a job. There's always a job.
Look at me.
I'm going to get you both to do your strength and dexterity checks again.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
16.
Okay.
I'm just dexterity.
Saving throw for you.
Oh, saving. Fuck me. Saving throw.
Yeah, because that's what you did last time.
22 for that.
Oh no!
But I have to do a save.
Okay. Hold on. Do your save.
It's even one.
What's the save? What's the save?
7.
Okay. I will allow you to use the 22 if you take a curse.
You know what? You know fucking what? I'm all for the drama. I'll take a curse.
All right. So please roll a D100 for me.
39. The curse is 39.
Oh. Here we go. Oh, no. I guess you're getting curse 43. Oh my goodness. This freaking curse, it couldn't be more perfectly timed. Are you ready for this? You become an aggressive con artist who always tries to get people into your schemes, but people are fully aware of your ruse. Persuasion checks will be at disadvantage.
Oh my
God.
God.
It's freaking perfect.
Oh my
I will say,
God.
though, that you are no longer compelled to go in. I'd say that the mental compulsion from the curse overrides the one that you had from the transformation. Yeah.
This is great.
Okay, so wait, what about the dexterity?
No, what I'm saying is that is taken care of. You're no longer going to try and run in, but you are a con artist now.
out of character. The scene is Karl makes Bizzy look at him. Eye contact.
Yes.
Dispelled compulsion.
Compulsion.
I no longer compelled to go to the rock.
Yes. And then you say,
Hey, what did I just say?
You said that there is always a job and that Niali owns everything and you have to pay back your debts. That's what you said.
The only debt I have to pay is... it's actually not... It's by debt, I mean it's like a business venture debt, you know? Trying to set up my own gig. You should totally become a part of it, you know?
and bear in mind, Karl, you know that she is a con artist right now. Like, that's part of the curse. So, you're not gonna buy it.
What? I'm gonna look all confused.
Yeah. Like, this is perfect. Like, you have that tense moment, and then you just, like, you're staring her down, and then she goes, oh, will you join me in my business venture? And you're like, what? Change scene. We're going back to Tipper and stuff now. Okay.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's a great. That's a great point to switch it up. Okay, so
That was an amazing scene.
the three of you traveling down the right path in the left hallway, you see that you are approaching a room that is off to the side, and you see some kind of pink and blue glow. The colors seem to shift as you approach the room. It just changes various shades of pink and blue, but you can't see what's in the room. What are you gonna do?
It looks colorful.
Yes. Can I investigate this room?
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation.
Please. For fuck's sake!
Duh.
All I get is 6.
You know, the thing about this room is that there's no way to make it any less descript. So I'm unfortunately going to have to give you a curse. Please roll a D100.
He's forcing a curse upon me.
Yeah, because, like, I can't describe this in a dumbed down way. It's not possible. A 10.
That's a 10.
Okay, well, you are getting curse 13. Oh my goodness. You become a ghost that can fly into the air and through walls and can interact with objects, but you drop your inventory in place. Mark your character as invisible.
Oh.
You just see that...
So he just pops out of existence.
Yes, Hum just disappears and his inventory just falls onto the ground where he once was.
Oh. Where'd you go?
Disconnected from the server.
It's a magic trick.
Yeah, you can hear him do that. You can hear him go, it's a magic
the whole time.
As a ghost now, you find that you are able to go through walls, and because of that, you can see not just into this room, but into the sides of every other room that is around you. Like, you are looking at the entire world, basically, through the ground.
He went spectator mode. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. But what you see in the room that you were attempting to investigate is that there is a silver door frame that is propped up at the back end of this small room, and inside there is a swirl of pink and blue that is going around in a circle pattern, and it just continues going like that. It looks solid, but the way it's just here and there's just this glowing thing suggests to you that this would be some kind of portal.
I like to go back to the group and say, "Ooh, I found something in the mega portal."
Tipper, mistake me or not, but did you just hear that?
Yeah, they can hear. You can hear it.
Right.
You've heard
spirits.
You've heard everything that Hum has said. It's just that he's putting on a very obnoxious ghost voice.
Right. I just rub my eyes. Like, you know how you know when you go when you see someone's thumb and you just squint your eyes and you just put your fingers on there, you go like, okay, awesome. Which way, ghosts?
It's directly in front of you to your right, essentially.
Okay, just follow the sword, the flaming one.
Follow the light. Come and step into the light.
Hey, Tipper.
It's like the following mission from bloody Ocarina of Time.
I tap on Tipper and I go like, who you gonna call?
Not freaking me!
Yeah. Not like your characters don't know what comes after. So.
Well, I do.
Yes, you do. Yeah, so you say Ghostbusters. That's fine.
Not freaking me.
Yeah.
I'll also say, can someone grab my bag and my items and carry it for me?
Yeah, because everything is on the floor. Okay.
We got it.
Tipper, are you going to use your walkie-talkie?
I even want to.
Well, the others,
Yes.
Karl, Bizzy, and Spring are still somewhere else, so...
Okay. Can I do a message towards Spring and say,
yes,
we found a portal. Come to our area.
But you are talking in the ghost voice, so
No, I'll exclude the ghost voice for Spring.
Oh, okay. You're not that mean. All right. I'll allow it. So
you're not that much of a freak.
Yeah, Spring. Now basically with his small black limb, he grabs onto Karl's Bizzy's closer now. He grabs onto Bizzy's robe and tugs it a little, and he goes,
"Hey, they found something. My dragon friend found a thing."
Like, keep it, like, at this point, I'm still, like, sweating bullets. I'm trying to play that all off.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes,
really
you are trying to con Karl right now.
Oh, well, wonderful. That could be very good for our business venture, right, partner?
Oh, no. Okay, I would like to message Bizzy now, saying, "Do not con artist, mate.
You don't know.
You don't even know.
No, you don't know.
I'm trying to con Karl.
Wait, hold on. Okay. I will give you the opportunity, to do dexterity to see if you can fly over there as a ghost.
Just normal dexterity, or dexterity saving?
Normal dexterity. Because you just
He's a ghost. He can just fly over there.
Yeah, okay, so you fly over there and you catch some of the conversation, like it fades in as you approach. But you are able to make that comment to Bizzy because you learn enough about what's going on to understand what she's trying to do, and you do tell her, "Don't con."
Don't con.
Wait, you're doing it in the ghost voice. Yeah, give it like a scare.
Don't con artist, my friend. Or you will
Am I hearing this correctly?
Yes, you are. It's like a ghostly voice, and like because you don't know that it's him, you're just hearing this ghostly voice telling you, "Don't con Karl. He's."
Don't con anyone anymore.
I'm just stunned. I'm just stun locked. Like I'm just there.
Yeah, Major. Karl, you hear this too.
Yes, stun as in stun guns that we'll be selling to the masses for protection.
I do not believe
I'm just looking at Bizzy with like. You know the Mark Wahlberg meme of where he's like looking very confused.
Oh, I know about all of the Mark Wahlberg expressions. What? No.
I'm just looking at Bizzy like with the same expression like.
Yeah. At this point, Spring is actually becoming scared because he's hearing Hum's voice as well, and he's like, and he runs away.
Whoops.
Come back! Tell you about my crazy adventure!
Yeah. So Bizzy,
Both Karl and Bizzy still hear this?
Yeah. You all run.
I'm just slowly turning around, and I'm just walking like it's
Oh,
still
you're
confused.
walking.
Grab
Okay,
Karl.
alright.
I grab Karl and I chase him in the direction Spring went after. Like,
Oh,
come
okay.
on, we gotta get him roped into our new scheme.
Meanwhile, back to the other two people.
Oh no,
They're
all of you.
just standing there waiting.
Yeah, all of you are united. Spring basically just like
Hey,
went
hey,
in the
Spring.
he went
What are
in the
you doing?
direction and he's like, "No, you gotta save me from the ghost!" Ah! And he runs
Spring?
directly into the room.
Wait, Spring?
Now, please roll perception.
Perception? Okay. Perception. That's a 15.
Okay, you see Spring run through the swirling portal, and he just like, his form just like slides into it and disappears. It's like there was not even a wall there to begin with.
Guys, he went into the portal.
Oh, you don't sound like a ghost anymore. Good.
He went
Goodness,
into
I
the
was
portal.
I was feeling a little sick of you being a spirit.
We should
Confirming, we're all
probably
reunited, right?
Follow the
Yes,
light. Follow
you are.
the
You are
waving
all
sword light.
reunited.
I don't even stop.
You also see all of whom's things on the ground. Gary and Tipper are trying their hardest to pick them up themselves, but there's a lot more that you need to pick up.
He has too much. What? Who needs this many planks?
Me. I need it.
Tipper,
I need
Tipper,
it.
I'll make a deal with you. I will go if you have ability to burn it. Actually, where's Bizzy? We're gonna burn this. I'm getting sick of these planks.
Oh.
We burn it when we could use it in our business venture.
God damn it! Like you two.
Wait, hang on. Like, I'm still holding onto Karl, by the way. I have like an iron grip on his fucking jacket collar.
Oh,
I'm not letting go.
absolutely. Yes.
Speaking of, where did that little entrepreneur go?
Through that magical gate.
Follow the waving sword of light.
Would you like to try a new business adventure by going through the gate?
You speak my language, good sir. Let's go!
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Are we gonna chase them?
Yeah, I suppose so.
We kind of have to.
Okay, so
let's go.
Hold on, is my bag in physical form?
Because you are a spectator, you will just fly through the portal and it will teleport you anyway.
No,
So-
I mean, like, when I dropped my inventory, was my backpack in physical form?
Yes. So somebody is carrying that. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I got
The
it.
plates are inside the backpack.
Yeah, and guess what? Gary's looking through it. Anyway.
I cannot deny that.
Anyway,
Close my fucking backpack.
You all run or walk through this swirling doorframe, and you come out on the other side. Now, obviously, the swirling light is now behind you. You just felt yourself walk through it, and now you're on the other side. This place is even darker than where you were before. Of course, the portal is lighting up some of this place, but it's very hard to see. Bizzy, you put away your stuff when you were doing all the crazy stuff. Like, when you got affected the first time, you put your staff away. So you guys don't have any light at the moment.
Besides the floating sword of fire.
No, not a floating sword. No.
I said I will pick up my sword.
You can't.
You can't pick it up. You're a ghost.
Well, okay, no, actually, he can interact with objects. So yes, but if you take it, it will disappear. Like, if you're holding something, it won't be visible anymore.
Darkness has swallowed us again.
I'll put it back in the sheath and put it into my backpack.
Yeah. Bear in mind, I have no clue how you're able to, oh, right, the sheath is stopping it from burning everything, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you going to do now that you're in this really, really dark place?
Okay, I got a flashlight.
Okay, I would
Alright.
like to try and do message on Spring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna light a cigarette.
And say,
I need
Spring,
one
where
after.
are you? Where are you, Spring?
But I'm
now-
not gonna
hold on.
first, am I?
What is the range of message?
120 feet.
Do you hear him talking back to you, or
Actually, no, not right.
no? Okay,
Unless it's like a two-way communication.
no,
thing.
it's not two-way.
Yeah, no.
Are you sure you just want to say where are you?
Yeah.
Where
And
Romeo?
and when I do that, I would like to try and do Arcana with that to know where his location is. Or figure out where he is.
Yeah, sure. Roll Arcana for me.
That's 12.
Message does not allow you to do that.
Dang it.
Anyway, Gary, you pull out your flashlight, and what you see is like a dank tunnel. Like, this is even more damp and wet than the one that you were in Didox. And you're actually kind of surprised because you expected that the sewer network would have the wettest parts, but no. Whatever's going on here, it's very murky and...
Is that you, Gary?
No, okay, you guys can see each other because of the pink and blue swirling light that the portal is producing.
Okay, so there's just enough light so we can see each other.
Yes.
I thought you said the entire room is pitch black.
Everything except what the portal
Hang
is
on,
in.
am I still affected by the curse or no?
Yes.
Duh.
Am I able to light it like I'm going to do a 1,000-yard stare and light myself a cigarette as well.
Sure, yeah. Okay, but that's not going to give much light. But you got a cigarette at least.
I know, but like...
Wait a second, you've just reminded me of something. Hold on.
If creepy animatronics decide to come out here, I swear
that's
to
not what's
God.
going to happen.
I know, I'm just joking. Just joking.
Okay. Tipper, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
I remember this. Dirty 24.
Okay. Nothing happens.
He's abstained from the addiction.
Yes, for now.
Honestly, it's not really that surprising. I have a +5 in Constitution saving throw.
Right.
Jesus. Okay. Well played.
Anyway.
I'm a freaking tank, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to do fire play. I haven't used that.
You're a ghost.
Yeah,
anything
you do with your physical form will be invisible.
I mean, I could light up a torch, I guess. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have the foresight to pull out my staff, so I'm just.
Yeah.
Am I still holding? Yeah, I'm still holding on to
Yeah,
Karl.
you're still like iron grip on Karl, exactly.
All right, I light a torch then.
Yep, sure.
Why don't you try to sell us a torch?
So we've got Gary with a flashlight, Tipper with a torch. Wolf can't do anything, so really we only have 2 light sources. Oh, and Karl's cigarette. So yeah.
Sure is. You said this was a hallway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a hallway. It's larger than the one that you were in previously, but not by much.
It's definitely damp.
Yeah, and you can't see the end. So, what would you like to do right now? Or you can tell it goes straight, but that's it.
This looks endless.
Okay, before anything, I don't like creepy. Wait. Oh, shoot!
Huh?
That will work.
What are you doing?
I will get my Necro Candy Con.
Yes.
And cast Dark Vision.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Okay, so you can touch someone and they can see in the dark way more than they already can.
Tipper, you ready?
Huh?
I gotta use you.
Ready for what?
Wait, what?
All right, here you go. Dark Vision.
He touches you, and your eyes like just widen as you now have nocturnal vision essentially.
What do you see?
Ahead of you, you see that the hallway continues going straight and then makes a right angle turn.
I see a turn.
All you can really make out about this tunnel is that there's a whole bunch of dripping liquid all over the place.
I see a turtle.
Oh, no, we're not there. No.
No.
Welcome to the Turtle Club. How may I help?
Alright, are we gonna try going forward?
Alright. Tipper, you just be in front of us and you let us know if something comes up.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I feel
fly
confident enough to
forwards.
fight the darkness.
Oh yeah. Hum can also just float around as well, so he can. Okay, I will say though that because the void around the location is black, Hum, you will have trouble seeing in the dark as well. I mean, it is pitch black here, so
Don't worry, friends. I'll lead the
In
way.
my physical form, anything I do, can I see it? But they can't.
no. The darkness in this tunnel is so black that it matches the blackness of the void. You are basically unable to tell the difference between room and void, okay?
No, I mean, like, anything I do with my stuff in my plane, can I see it?
Follow me. I'll lead the way.
No, you cannot, because you are a ghost and nothing you do affects the visible world.
Here we go.
Okay, yes. So, Tipper, you are going to move forward. You have this light that you're shining, and it's sort of a beacon so that everybody follows you, and you can see where you're going. But you're careful to be slow, right? I'm going to get everybody to roll. Let's go with wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom.
God,
I have a plus.
Okay,
I think
not
Bizzy
him.
needs,
Not him.
like,
Sorry,
a
not him.
million.
Mhm.
Not
I
me,
think Bizzy
okay.
like a million wisdom saving
I would have
throws.
gone
Ignore
more
that,
anyway.
ignore that,
Well, what is
ignore that.
going on? Your rolls, please.
12.
Okay.
15.
So all of us, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, except him.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not affected.
Yeah.
This is an 8.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the same roll as me, but
Karl, what's your wisdom saving throw? Karl!
Oh?
Sorry, I was having my wisdom saving throw. Okay.
He was having his own
Okay.
wisdom
I
saving
got it.
throw.
I
Oh,
got
you're
a nat-
21!
I got a
Whoa,
nat 21.
21! Okay.
21.
Everybody else is way too focused on Tipper, and Tipper's just way too focused on whatever is happening in front of him. So they're all just doing their own thing. But Karl, you are in a world of your own because you're doing the 1,000-yard stare with the cigarette. You see, in the darkness, barely visible, the liquid is moving along the ground in a way that it shouldn't.
I'm gonna wake myself up. I'm like, what the fuck?
So you see, like, just in the the edges of where the light is, the whatever liquid is in this tunnel is, like, moving around. You don't know what it's doing, but it is shifting for some reason.
Is the portal open?
Yeah, it's been open the whole time.
Yeah, why?
I think we might want to run.
Wait, why do you want to run?
Huh?
Okay. He's running.
I'm like, no, I can't run because because I'm in an iron. Bizzy's got me with an iron grip.
Yeah, true. Oh no. Okay, everybody roll initiative then.
Please let go of me.
Let's roll your initiatives.
Business partner.
including
How else
me?
are we gonna start our?
No, not
finally.
How else are we gonna start our
no.
business?
Okay, Tipper's got a
Finally.
15.
Okay, I want to put this out right now. No one beat my 21. Okay,
Whoa!
no one
I got-
21.
beat my 21.
I
I
got
know
an
it's a
8.
+3. I know it's a +3 to the roll. Not +3. I know it's a +2 to the roll, but I got a natural 1.
Yeah.
So 3.
You are not participating in this battle because you are a ghost.
Oh, okay, great. Now we have one less person because he
Yep.
decides to become a ghost.
Yep.
Goddamn
Okay,
spooky.
and let me do some rolls here. Ooh, okay. Gary, you are first. Because you don't know what's happening, I need you to roll perception.
What the heck is going on? Oh, actually, will this work?
Hmm?
I'm gonna equip my goggles.
What are you
And
going
put
to do
on
with them?
thermal vision.
That does not help.
Oh, great. Okay, fine. I'll use perception.
yeah.
They're not cold blooded
Perception?
or anything. I got an 8.
An
That's
8.
great.
You have no clue what is happening. You know that you are being attacked, but you don't know what by at this stage. What are you going to try?
Okay. What can I do? Actually, I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay.
anyone comes close to me, I'm going to know.
Oh, it immediately goes off. It immediately goes off.
All right.
Wait, does alarm let you know what direction it's in, or is it just...
Okay, you said to choose a door, window, or area. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever a creature touches or enters the... Okay, so it looks like it lets me know.
It just lets you know, yeah. So you don't know what direction it's in, but you do know that something is in your vicinity and it is a prime to attack you. Okay. Well, I guess that is the end of that. So, the first creature is going to attack. I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh, that's multiple? Great. That's fun.
Oh, guess what? Gary, you are the first it's going to go for. So, you feel as the liquid that has been... Whatever liquid has been dripping into this tunnel is sentient. It suddenly pulls around you and grabs onto your legs and is jerking you to the side. You feel as your leg is dislocated.
Crap!
You will take 4 points of damage.
Oh god. Someone help me. Yep. I'm down the floor.
No, you're not down on the floor. You are you're still in standing position, but you can see that Gary's leg is being twisted. And you hear the crack of it.
That looks painful.
Yep, and another one is going to go.
Because it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because it definitely is. Oh.
Karl, the same thing happens to you, but with the other leg. Your right leg is dislocated. And you take 4 damage.
I take 4?
Yes, 4 damage. Gary's left leg is dislocated. Karl's right leg is dislocated. Okay, it is now Tipper's go.
Okay.
So, Tipper, you look back and you now realize that the water is attacking Gary and Karl.
It's alive.
The water lives.
What are you gonna do?
And I get a front row seat to this.
I don't even know how to fight this.
You gotta think of something. What have you got?
I was about to say curse you, you parry the powerful.
Oh,
you parry I was trying to say curse you, wolf, but it just sounded hilarious if I just said curse you, parry the platypus.
I guess I flail at the floor then.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull out the buckler as well, since the flail isn't two-handed.
Yep. Now, hold on. You're holding a torch, so the torch will be in your shield hand.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so
now...
I
need to see. Crap.
No, okay, you can see regardless, but you need to keep the torch alive so everyone else can see.
Okay, I'm actually gonna zap with my flail.
How?
Zap.
Sap? Wait.
It's an ability I have.
Oh, it's an ability. Could you describe it to me?
It's basically for certain weapons.
What does it do?
If I hit a creature with a weapon that has sap, the creature gets disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
That is good. Okay, so which one are you going to hit? You can see that there's one on Karl and one on Gary.
Oh crap! Okay, so I can't just hit the floor then. Okay, all right, let's do it then.
I mean, you could hit the floor, but what point is there in doing that?
Okay, who's closest then?
That's a good question. So Karl and Bizzy would be in the same position. I guess Gary is closer to you? Yeah, let's do that. Gary's closer to you. Okay. Karl and Bizzy are at the back, and we've got Water
8.
Thing 1.
No, hold on.
2.
I know I rolled an 8. I know I rolled an 8, but I have tactical mind. I've had this since the start of the entire D&D.
Oh, yeah?
What is tactical
I did not figure this out until now.
What does it do?
I can use this feature one time after a short long rest, and that's definitely happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I can use up what's it called? A second wind, to roll a d10 and add it to my total.
Whoa! This is to your hit DC, correct?
And this is to my hit DC.
Okay, yeah.
It can be used on anything.
Yeah,
It's for any ability.
So that is just going to succeed then, right?
Okay, well, I'll use up 1 second win and I'll roll a d10 then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I get. Okay, that's a 7. So... it's a 15. It's a 15.
Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
I'm gonna bludge this bloody thing. I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so which one are you attacking again? Gary's closer to you. Is that the one that you're going to attack?
The stuff that's on Gary's leg.
Okay, so you do 8 damage with your flail. You see that the water does offer some resistance and it splashes away, freeing Gary's leg, although it is still dislocated.
That looks painful, Gary.
Carl, you're up. Remember that your right leg is dislocated.
I'm just gonna stab it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab the water. Like, there's nothing much I can really do.
Yeah. What are you gonna use?
The dagger. Oh, sorry, not the dagger. The Stanley knife.
Okay. I believe that is a strength, or does that have a hit DC?
It has no hit DC, but the reason why I've kept the dagger is because I use it for the.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Anyways, so. Oh fuck! That's a 7.
7. That is going to fail to hit. Okay. Bizzy, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
I am concerned, but okay. That's a 2.
I'm
Please roll
mildly
again.
concerned, but okay.
We're doing a contest right now.
Okay.
We tied.
That's a 4.
Okay, that's better. So you are going ahead of whatever else was here. So it's your turn now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is she still selling stuff, or is she?
Oh yes.
now
Oh
attacking?
yes. You would have let go of Karl now because you see that he's being attacked.
I have my sword still, don't I?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm just trying to think. What am I gonna do? Okay, so it's a tentacle, right? Is it a tentacle that's got him, or?
No, it's more like a mass of water.
Mass of water.
Mm-hmm.
So water with conscience.
In that instance, it's this is a cantrip, so I can do another spell as well on top of that. Wait, hang on. If I do a cantrip, that's my only action, isn't it?
It depends. Is it a bonus action?
No, it's just Sacred Flame.
I don't. Okay, yeah, then that would be one action. Then, if it doesn't say it's a bonus action, then it is one action.
Okay, so I'm bending down. I'm looking at this water tentacle thing. Hang on. First of all, I'll try to actually cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Sake, the joke would have been amazing.
What'd you get?
Nah.
5.
That fails. Okay, well.
So I'm bending down and I'm like, you wouldn't happen to be interested in insurance protection?
Okay.
Please stop trying to.
Have your health line plus today?
Yeah.
Karl says that. I turn to him and I'm like, listen, when you try failing a spell, you get back to me and try doing. Whatever. I'm not saying anything to you right now.
Yeah.
My fucking leg.
Okay.
How about you actually cast healing woman? Jesus.
Gary, Tipper saved you from one of these things, but another one has taken its place. It's grabbed the same leg that's dislocated and is pulling it again. You take another 4 damage and you are off balance.
Crap.
So many of these things.
Is this guy still attached to me?
Now they are. Gary, you're up. So you've got one water thing that's pulling on your dislocated leg.
You know what would be great? If I had more spell slots, that would be great. That's great right now. Right, I guess. Oh, maybe this will work. Okay, I load my my crossbow handgun and fire one of those iron tip arrows.
Okay, yeah. Please roll your hit DC for that then.
Hit DC. We got 14.
A 14. Yes, that hits. Roll your damage, please.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Okay. And you are using one of these iron tip arrows.
Yes. By HS, please tell me, does it do anything?
Yeah, what's going to happen is that arrow is going to, it travels really quickly down into the water that's attached to your leg, and it essentially pins the water in place. The arrow has gone straight into the ground, and you see that the water can't move from its location. It can just, jostle around a bit, but it still has your leg, or at least part of it.
Guys, I got him pinned down!
Next up, we have the things. Tipper, you feel one of these come over to you, and your right leg is dislocated. You take 4 points of damage.
Me? Oh, Tipper.
Yeah, to
I
Tipper.
think I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get hit next.
May have my leg, but I still have my arms.
Okay,
But it is just a scratch.
Another one. Oh, finally! Some action. So, the one that has been attacking Karl now also has Bizzy's leg, left one, and you feel it dislocating with just as much strength as it did to Karl's. It's holding both of them at the same time. So Bizzy, you will take 4 points of damage. Your left leg is dislocated. You're both experiencing the same pain. Okay, Tipper, you're up.
I'm doing my best to just endure the pain.
Yeah. So, but there is something on your leg right now, your right leg.
Well, there's no way I'm flailing this thing off. I would hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
I know
This is technically water, isn't it? So it wouldn't be flammable.
Yes.
We'll try the EP.
Okay. What's your hit DC?
It'd be 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
10.
10. Okay. So that is with the EP. Yes, you are. It's pinned in place. Because you slammed it into the ground. The tip goes into the ground, and the water can't move from where it is now. Okay. Karl, you're up.
I'm gonna try and stab it again.
Okay. Let's give that another shot then.
Stabby stab.
It's an 11.
Yeah, you tried before. I'd say that hits. Let's see your damage.
It's a 3.
A 3. Okay. So, yep. You stab it. Doesn't seem like that did much, but sure, go off. And
I just want to be free of this thing.
Yeah, Bizzy, you're next.
Okay.
You're attacking the same thing that Karl is attacking.
How much in the proximity is Gary and Karl to each other?
Tipper is looking back at you all. Gary is in between Tipper and you, and Karl and Bizzy, and Karl and Bizzy are together.
If I were to throw a potion of healing, will it heal both of them?
If you splash it, sure.
Yep, I will take the potion of greater healing and splash it on Karl and Gary.
Please roll a Arcana to see how successful that is.
And please tell us your business plans moving forward.
Honestly,
that's a dirty 20.
Ooh, yeah, okay. So not only
planks could have been so useful here.
How much? Well, you have them. You have everything in his inventory.
We still have his bag.
How much was the healing for again?
You regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points when you it says when you drink this potion, but I'm assuming if you splash it as well, it's still 4d4.
Yeah. So can you please roll that? I need to know the number.
Okay, so what did it say? It says 4d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Roll, my beauties, roll! 14.
Okay, so Karl, Gary, and Bizzy, you all heal 14.
I mean, I'm full health anyway, so...
well, yeah, but whatever.
Back to full health.
I'm looking at the tentacle thing as I'm splashing down this potion like, so
it's
he's
not a
hurt me, business
tentacle!
partner.
It's a mass of water!
I don't care!
Very important distinction.
Okay, fine. I'm looking down at the water like, see, you've gone and hurt my business partners. I splash the potion down and it heals them.
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
quite fancy that.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It's now another thing is going to attack. So let's see what it does. Okay, so the thing that was on the water that was on Gary. Oh yeah, it's pinned. Okay.
Wait, don't I see another action?
Oh, you do? Oh yeah, because
I mean, I just
throwing
threw
a
the potion.
Yeah, sorry. You do get another action. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to because if I use fire, it's gonna be effective.
No, the fire will not help.
Ray of Frost then.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's actually a pretty good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hit DC +4.
Please work.
That's a 6.
That fails. Unfortunate.
Damn it, I should have applied for spell insurance!
Yes.
So, this third water creature, it is still clinging onto Gary's leg, even though it has been pinned to the ground. Gary, you feel as the molecules inside this mass begin to fuse with your own leg. It's like the water is being sucked out of it. You are going to take... oh yeah, you healed. That's right. Well,
I healed back to full health.
10 damage then.
What? No, you can't do 10 damage. Go back to the original health. Oh, okay, I see how it is.
10.
Then you water creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. That healing potion did absolutely nothing.
Well, no, it saved you from 8. So that's good at least.
You know what? Fair enough.
Okay. Next up is Gary. Oh, hey, you get to go right after. What are you gonna do?
All right, cool. So this guy's sucking my leg, right?
Yeah,
right?
It is draining the water out of your leg.
Right. Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cut off my leg?
What the fuck?
You can, however, that probably will not stop it from attacking you.
All right, fine. I grab both of my daggers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, because it's still pinned down, I can just stab it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can multi-stab it.
Mm-hmm. So you'll use 2
Multi-stabbing.
daggers. Please roll hit DC for both of them.
All right, first dagger got that was close to a 1, a 17.
That's good.
Second dagger, dirty 23.
All right, they both hit. Let's see your damage.
Let's go.
All right, come on, give me a good 4, 6, and then next one.
That was
3, so 9 damage.
All right.
Okay. Nat 4 and a Nat 1 at the same attack. That's crazy.
That's good. Yeah, you deal that damage. So you are able to stab it, and hitting it from 2 places at once seems like it's dealing quite a bit to it. But it's still alive, obviously.
Oh my god, this vampire is killing me!
We found the vampires!
I hate
In the sewers the whole time.
Well, we're not technically in the sewers.
Oh my god, this bacterial fungus is killing me.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. So, one of these creatures ditches Tipper. It's left him alone. It comes over to you, Gary, because you seem the weakest. It's grabbing your other leg. It is dislocated. 4 damage.
What? Guys! A little help! Please?
I still have my curse.
And then...
You know what would be great? Thunderclap. That would be great right
now. Wow, thunder
What an
on
interesting
water.
strategy.
And then the other one... Well, this one is easy. So it is going to do its water-sucking attack on Bizzy. So Bizzy, you take 10 points of damage.
Only time I want absorb element is the time that I can't use it.
Huh? Why not?
I use all my spell slots already.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Tipper, you're up. So you have been freed from the water thingy.
Alright.
Well, everyone's getting dislocated legs.
Yes, it really likes that attack.
My leg.
My leg.
It likes that martial arts.
Or in the case of Gary, both of my legs.
My
leg.
I feel like this is
the
a
leg it
revenge.
attacked on me is still in pain.
Oh yes, your right leg is dislocated, so walking on that will be difficult.
Oh yeah. One of your legs. One of your legs is dislocated.
Yeah.
Wonder if caltrops would work here.
Oh, that is an interesting thought. I'm not sure.
Okay, while they're fighting, can I fly around to find the spring?
I think we'll save that until after this battle.
Okay.
I'd say that you probably can, right? But we won't.
I hear that, and I go like, look, if you're wearing ghost form, you will help us. But no, you're not going anywhere. You'll stay here to watch.
You don't have any control over that.
Yeah, you don't have any control over my movements. I can go to the exit right now.
Yeah.
And you will never know.
Tipper, what are you doing?
So I'm thinking, because I don't know if caltrops would work.
I think you've got to give it a shot. Like, that's the only way you'll know. You're in a place where you can retrieve them if you throw them, so it's fine.
Alright, let's toss 4 at Gary's feet.
Okay, so...
He's going to be attached to me?
Yeah, please roll... They don't have a roll, do they?
A creature that enters the caltrops area for the first time on a turn must succeed a DC 15 dexterity
Oh, but it's
saving
always...
throw.
It's going to be there. I don't like that. Let's just do a strength roll.
Do I
Strength
have
roll
to do
for
a
each
strength
one?
roll too? Because I'm technically still attached to them.
No. Let's say that Tipper is actually going to throw them properly.
I'm gonna roll strength for each one then.
Yes, that's good.
11.
4.
4. 12.
Yep.
Natural 1. Oh my god.
Okay. You throw these 4 caltrops. I'll say that 2 of them make contact with the water that you're aiming at, which is attached to Gary's leg. One of them goes somewhere you can't see, and one of them hits Gary, and he also takes 2 points of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gary.
I was healed, and now I am just dying over here.
Yep. Karl, your turn.
Is one of the things off me?
No, there is still a mass of water that is holding onto your right leg and Bizzy's left leg, and it's sucking the water out of Bizzy's leg.
I am going to try and fucking hit it with a sledgehammer to get it off both our legs.
All right, sure. Give it a shot. Let's see if you do it.
It's a 14.
Yes, that hits. What's your damage?
Well, it's a sledgehammer.
Oh, right. No, because it's a sledgehammer, it doesn't. Okay, I'll just use that as a base. With such a strong hit, the water loses its grip on both of you and just sort of spreads out on the floor. You can still tell that it's like, it's still like a conscious being, but it's freed you both. Bizzy, you feel very weak in the leg that it had grabbed onto. These laughs I'm doing. Oh, speaking of which, it's your turn.
I really wish I invested in promoting health insurance. Yeah, like, okay, out of character, establishing the point that this curse is just basically coping for the fact that I just trauma dumped quite a lot on Karl. So this is just me just trying to deflect severely. It's not working. It's just
No, it is absolutely not working. That's part of the curse. It doesn't work.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Anyway, what's your attack?
I could try for a spell again, but I don't know if that's consistent enough. Fucking hell.
Oh no, what are you gonna do now, hero? Oh my god.
You hero? Oh my goodness. Okay. I am going to... Oh, fuck it. I'll try Ray of Frost again.
Okay. Let's hope that it actually hits.
Because what's my hit DC again?
I don't know.
What is my hit DC? That's a 12, isn't it?
Whatever it says.
I hit it anyway. It's a dirty 21.
Nice. Okay. And it doesn't have damage. Oh, you just do what it says.
It has cold damage.
Okay. Well, what is it?
That is a 6.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, so you indeed completely freeze this water thing that is like on the floor near the both of you. Okay, we will move on to the other one that is also attacking. Interesting.
I don't like it that you said it's interesting. I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, so the one that Tipper threw caltrops on, it's still pinned to the floor. However, it stretches itself as far as it can and grabs onto Tipper's already dislocated leg. It pulls you with such force that you fall to the ground. Your torch goes out.
Whoa.
You take 6 points of damage.
Ow. Lights out.
Gary, your turn.
Okay.
You don't know what is going on with Tipper. Wait, do you have your goggles on?
I have my goggles
You do?
on the whole time.
Okay. So then you'll know now where Tipper is, and he's being dragged towards the massive water that is attached to your left leg.
Okay.
But you cannot walk at all. You cannot move.
I have a dumb idea.
Here we go again.
I am going to grab Thule.
Oh, okay.
Thule, get your butt out of here. Bastard.
Oh, no, I don't want to get out.
You're getting out of here.
You put me back this instant.
No.
I'm not helping you.
What I need you to do is basically light up this room.
His screen is emitting a faint bit of light. That's just where his face is. He still taunts you anyway and goes, "You want any more light than this? Well, too bad."
Oh my god, you're useless. You're so bloody useless.
Well, you haven't tried using him.
Alright, I'm going through the settings.
Okay.
Alright, let me look.
Please roll a d4.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so the options that are available to you are resize, warp, weight, and weld. And that's spelled W-E-I-G-H-T.
Oh, weight.
Yeah.
Like heavy in that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I have weld,
resize,
weight.
warp, weight, and weld.
Alright. Tippy. Oh, sorry, Thule. Not Tippy. Thule. Your new nickname is Tippy.
Tippy.
Tippy the bastard.
The bastard.
The bastard. Alright, Tippy, we're gonna rescale them to small.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. You can't make me do a single thing.
Do it, Thule.
Hey, guess what? Guess who's in command?
Stop touching me.
Alright, here we go.
Hey.
The comms will hear from this, and you know what they'll do to you.
We already killed one of them, so I think we're already in the shits.
You use the resize functionality. What do you want to do with it?
I wanted to turn the water creature into a miniature one.
Yeah.
I reduce his size.
You do apply that setting. Now, as the water creature shrinks in size, your leg is pulled as it shrinks. However, because it's getting smaller, it isn't able to keep a hold of it. And you make it really small, so it's like barely a threat anymore. However, you will take 3 points of damage from the act of it, shrinking and still pulling.
All right. Can someone just do me a favor and stomp on it or something?
I wish I could. I'm stuck.
Yeah. Oh! I realized that Tipper stabbed the one of them with the EP, and that's the one that's currently stretched over to Gary and pulling on his right leg. So this one is going to retract back to where Tipper was with the EP. So it's come around, and it is going to dislocate your left leg. 4 damage. And then this one here, what does it do? Ah, of course. Bizzy, what's your health like right now?
17.
17.
I would ask why. I would not ask why.
It was knocked off you because Karl hit it with a sledgehammer. It goes straight for your leg again, and it resumes doing its original attack. You will take 10 points of damage. Tipper, you're up.
Alright. Enough messing around. Let's do the action surge.
Okay.
Oh, here comes action
2 attacks. Here we go.
2 EP attacks. Let's go.
So you've got 1 on your left leg and 1... Yeah, just 1 on your left leg, 1 on Gary's... Well, it was on Gary's left leg, but it's now really tiny. And then there's 1 on Bizzy's left leg.
I just realized... God, I keep looking at my bloody notes, because I have so much stuff to keep track of when I'm in combat.
Yeah.
I have another ability called Savage Attack 'em.
Oh my goodness, wow. You just keep finding these. Okay, what does that do?
So once per turn, when you hit a
abilities?
target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use either roll against the target.
Oh, use either roll. That's like advantage. Okay.
Alright, well, let's just see what happens first.
Alright. So you're going to attack the one that's on you right now.
And it fails.
Well, with your action surge, you can try again.
Of course, I'll do it again. It's like the main thing to do. Okay, it's a 14.
Okay, that hits. What's your damage?
Okay, so I've rolled this twice. This one's a 10. And this one's a 5. Okay, we're doing the 10.
Okay, after attacking it last
off
time,
me!
it loses its consistency and just floods the ground with disparate water particles. The consciousness has left it. It is now dead. Okay.
Now, only if I could dislocate this leg back to where it was.
Yeah, relocate it. Karl, you're up.
I'm going to do the same thing again, use sledgehammer to get it off Bizzy's leg.
Okay, let's see if it works. Strength check.
Oh, that's a 17.
Yes, absolutely. The same thing happens. You hit the water creature and it just floods the floor. It's also dead. And Bizzy, you are the last. Now, the only remaining water thing is the tiny one that is near Gary. But you remember that you have a dislocated and very much drained left leg. So walking over there will be incredibly difficult.
Shit. Would it be in range of me?
Well, Gary is not too far away from you. You wouldn't be able to hit it with a melee attack, but a ranged attack, yes.
I'm going to expend a wild shape to...
Let me remember what's going on with your wild shape.
Oh, that's right. If I use
it's disadvantage.
Land's Aid, and if I use Land's Aid, it's gonna hurt me as well. Well, shit.
Just throw a rock at it. I don't know.
Like, Bizzy picks up a pellet, throws at it.
You know what? What do I have in my inventory that
you gotta have really good aim because it's tiny.
Bug catcher lantern. Will it break?
Oh my goodness. Well, you could give it a shot.
I don't want to break the bug catcher lantern if it's off.
Yeah. No, please do me a favor. If you miss, please don't hit me. that will hurt.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing the bug catcher lantern.
All right.
And I'm hoping to God it's not gonna break.
Let's roll. Sleight of hand, please.
Please don't break. That's all I'm asking.
Come on, a good
12.
one. 12.
It's a 12.
That's good. You like turn the lantern on. It's buzzing with the blue energy, and you throw it in the direction of the tiny water blob. It hits the ground, and you see that the tiny thing is squashed. It wasn't even the energy that did anything, but as the lantern bounces away, it hits the edge of the hallway, and you just see as electricity floods all over the ground. Yeah, everyone except Gary. You are going to take, let's say, 3 points of damage as you are electrocuted, but not super strong. Yeah.
Again! Fuck!
But it does seem like the threat has been neutralized.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to take a very long nap. Ow.
Bear in mind, all of your legs are messed up.
We need to take into account
I'll worry
the fact
about
we all
that.
have
I'll worry
dislocated
about
legs.
that. I'll worry about that in the morning.
I'm going to go busy, gonna put a arm over my shoulder, and I'm also gonna use the sledgehammer as like a crutch.
Oh, okay.
I'm technically in cat form. You're just picking me up at that point.
Shall we say that all of you are basically... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, Gary can't do anything because you're both
Gary
of your...
has two.
You have two dislocated. Okay, what I will say, your curse wears off. So you appear back in the room. And
where have you been? My God!
And he sees all of you, like he has his 2 legs. He can walk on them. So what he does is he's going to pick up you, Gary, so that you don't have to walk. We'll just speed through this. Tipper, you're going...
No, I've got the tomahawk.
Yes, you can use the tomahawk as a crutch, and Karl will use his sledgehammer as a crutch, while also holding on to Bizzy. Yes?
Oh, good thing I bought this giant axe.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I could try to use one of my cantrips.
Your cantrips? What are you gonna do?
I like to ask Gary to lay his to sit down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I literally... You just throw me to a wall.
Yeah.
I can't. I have no strength. Both of my legs have been dislocated. Okay, I am in the pain.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down slowly, and then I would like to do mending on both his legs, considering they.
Can I see if I can find any leftover caltrops?
Fibers.
Okay, hold on. Mending isn't for human bodies, so... Okay, no, wait. I will say that mending could probably solve dislocation because it's not that hard to do. So,
yes.
Yeah, please do that. Let's see if it's successful.
It's just a cantrip. I just have to, I have to touch where the dislocation is.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you use that as much as you want?
Yes, I can use it as much as I want.
All right, so you can cure everybody's dislocation.
Yeah. Everyone, bring your dislocated legs over here. I will mend them back together.
Yeah, okay.
And,
Great. I just go like, thank you, but seriously, you useless bastard.
Am I able to first try to relocate my leg myself?
You can try. Give me a medicine check.
12.
With a 12, yeah, I'd say that it hurts to do it, but you are able to relocate it. Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a second. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Once you have all, done all this, and, there's a variety of bone-moving sounds as this happens, and, you've already made quite a bit of a spectacle down here. All of a sudden, you hear a loud clang, and a light streams in. You look over and there is a square hole in the roof of where the corner of this path is, and a hatch is hanging down. And you see as a light blue fox head with some grey speckles on the face leans down, looks inside, and goes, "I heard some commotion. Are you all right?" And that is where we'll end the session.
Answer? No.
Oh, we're not even going to be able to answer. Okay,
no,
cool.
Not even going to be able to answer. That is next time.
Oh my God.
Would have been, yeah, I'm doing fine. These guys
was a bit crazy.
Yeah.
That's it for this episode of Interp'd Reality. Did you have just as much fun as we did? Why don't you leave us a like, share the episode around, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any new releases. We'd also love to hear what your favorite part was, so let us know in the comments. Also check out our other shenanigans set in the worlds we've built, plus all our links for even more content outside of D&D you never thought you needed. Thank you so much for listening all the way through to the end, and we'll see you all next time.